Let's go! Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley, as we always do here on Sunday afternoons. Or always, or usually. I don't know which one's more accurate. Probably usually, but like, it's been always for a long time lately. And I don't want to stop that. I'm really liking Stardew Sundays. Very nice relaxing game to play. And a nice way to... Ooh, the spirits are very displeased today. That's not good. Very nice way to transition into the weekend. Or into the week. This is the end of the weekend. Transitioning out of the weekend is, I guess, the thing to say. I get sunburned very easily, so I need to be careful this time of year. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's summer now. Oh, that's right. I forgot about it. I hope you like me pale. I like you however you are. It's all good, Abigail. Still waiting for that wine to become like a silver level wine. And since it is summer, I want to catch some sturgeon, but more importantly, we got a lot of work to do in the garden here. Looks like the rice doesn't grow in the summer either, so let's go ahead and clear this out. I don't know if I'm going to use, what do you call it? Fertilizer? I might. You know, there's, I'm not sure if I want to, because, like, starfruit could be really good. You know what? Let's do it. I think we did blueberries last year. Let's go for starfruit this time. Why the heck not? Alright, we're going to be planting a whole bunch of starfruit, but we got to go to the desert in order to do that, because that's the only place that sells those. And I'm probably going to buy a lot of seeds. Let's see. How many are in each of these? It's like 26 or something. Actually, you know what? I can do the math. So it's like around one of these rings, it's 8. And then the outside rings, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 8 plus 17. Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right. That's like 25, right? Or is that 26? We're just going to go 26 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I'm going to buy more than that just to be safe. And also to not have to go to the desert every time I need to restock on those. And I do think I want to do that before I really do much of anything else. However, we can't get to the desert just yet. And also, we do have some basic fertilizer we can use. And I would like to make a ton of this. You know what? We should probably just make it all into the fertilizer, huh? How do you do the thing where you get a ton of it at once? Nah, whatever. We'll just craft it rapidly. I mean, this is all I really use the sap for. I know we could make the better fertilizer, technically, but I usually don't, for whatever reason. Alright, we're good there. Alright, so we have our fertilizer. And again, since the bus doesn't leave until 10, we can go ahead and take care of our animals. Again, they're probably going to be in the barns in the summer where it's hopefully nice and cool. I don't know how barns are insulated and how they work, but hopefully they're at a comfortable temperature for them and themselves. And there's a few things I want to do today other than, you know, your basic start of summer kind of stuff. And whether or not I'll get to do that, I'm not sure. But there's a lot on the agenda today, as long as I can remember it. That's another thing, is just me not remembering. There's a possibility of that happening. Alright, they do have some of these bad weeds in here. Hello, dog. And they have a fallen branch. We don't want that. Dog's doing great today. And I missed the bowl. Oh, gosh. I'm never very accurate with aiming the watering can in this game. Got a couple of eggs. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot going on in the way of eggs. Let's say hi to all of our wonderful coop members. Where's the... Oh, the... duck's over there. I was like, where's the duck? He's like literally the first thing I said hi to. Alright. As we like to do, just one of each egg. Again, I don't think the brown versus white eggs make any difference at all. Wait, was there something? Yeah, there was something behind here. And it's getting close to 10, so I'm just going to check this, and we're just going to get out of here. Maybe clean up a tiny bit as we make our way back. And that's really all we have to do. I mean, we don't have to get rid of these, but I'm going to. We'll have time. We'll have time. Oh, and you know what I could do is fertilize these first, because you got to fertilize them first anyway. So we'll do that. Yo, what's up, Warlord? Has it been that time already? I guess it has. Thank you so much for the resub, dude. How you doing today? 8 freaking months. Let's go. Dedicated subscriber support. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Warlord. How you doing? And you know what? See, Warlord is special, not just because he's been with us here in the stream, in the chat for a long amount of time, but he's almost at every single stream I do, even if it's like a game that he doesn't like. Although, I haven't tested him on Overwatch in a while yet, so we'll have to see if that holds up. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to play Overwatch. But I hope you're doing well today, hope your weekend's going good. And hopefully you'll get some news on the, when the new card comes in, the new graphics card. Anniversary is still offset from the actual sub. That is true. That is true. I don't remember where, wait, that's why I got no message this time. Oh, that's what that is. That's, okay, that's what I was like, wait, is it that time already? Because, like, I could have swore, like, you subbed not too long ago. Maybe even just a few weeks ago, but also, I haven't been keeping, like, great track of time lately, so I was like, maybe I just forgot. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. That happened for me for a lot of my subs, and that's okay. Whether it's an actual sub or just the other thing that isn't the actual sub. Okay, this is my true sub. The message comes in 2 weeks later. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. So, and it being offset by 2 weeks is like the perfect way to do it, right? Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the math. 26 times 6, and then probably times 2. Get the old calculator button. But thank you for the true sub this time. I don't know what Twitch is doing with that. 26 times 6 times 2. Alright, so let's just get like 300. This is gonna be so expensive, though. It's gonna be so expensive. 315. 316. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, that wasn't as expensive as I thought it was gonna be, and we're gonna get a lot of that back anyway, so I'm not too frustrated or upset, but it does take us out of the 300k range, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to wait a little while to get those buildings. Today we got a golden relic, which I'm pretty sure aren't very... I don't think those are worth a whole heck of a lot, but... I mean, we did get another one. They look really pretty. I might keep it. Isn't it 312? It might be 312. It was like a tiny bit over 300, and for some reason, I thought it might be 315, and then I just bought another one to get 316, because... There's something about 316. I can't remember. I mean, there was like that wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know if that was meant to be. I don't know. We're just getting 316. Whether or not we have a few left over is okay by me. Alright, let's get these planted. This might be my first time really going hard on the star fruits. Might be my first time... Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe we've bought like one batch of 15 of these in the past, but I can't remember. All I know is we haven't had them in this kind of a setup yet, because we did blueberries last time, and that was the first time, I think, in the summer we had this particular setup for our farm. Notice the last digits being 6 times 2, producing a 2 for the last digit. Okay, that makes sense then, yeah. That's probably... You're probably correct. So, I have like 4 extra, which doesn't really help or hurt, I guess. Because at that point, I'm just going to have to go back anyway, but actually, it does hurt in the sense that it makes the math a tiny bit harder. Because then I have to add some subtraction in there. It doesn't make it hard, but it does make it a little bit worse. Alright, so those we'll put away until we're going to need them again. Looks like we have everything planted here, though, and we have a bone. Got a weird dinosaur bone. A prehistoric rib. Jeez, it's like if you go to the barbecue place and you just get whatever they had from the few days before. Uh-oh. Did they all die? What is that? Oh, everything is okay. How did we get bug meat from this, and why are there more lingcod in the pond? Okay, Summer. You being weird already. Alright, let's do a little bit more cleanup. And I don't remember where we find sturgeon or if we have to fish in the rain. I am going to look that up real quick, though. Because that's something I should have done before the stream and I forgot. Sometimes it'd be like that. Alright, we don't want to go in our slime hutch. We'll probably never go in here ever again, pretty much. It's not very useful. Unless they added some more functionality in the update, and I just haven't paid any attention to that. Can we? No, we can't sneak behind that. That does kind of block us off. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we could take the bug meat and make a bunch of bait out of it while we're in this menu. Yeah, 100 bait. Not bad. And we'll just probably sell these. And the coconut. Don't need that. Alright, you know what? I might not sell the coconut. I can't remember if we had some weird stacking issues going on with our coconut supply, where some of them were like purple star and some of them weren't. Oh, I hate this. I hate this because... Oh, hello. Dende, what's up? Thank you for the host. Good to see ya. How's your weekend going so far? There's something here, but I don't know what it is. And I can't get rid of it because I can't see it. Whoa, secret note. Hello, what does this say? It's a page from M. Jasper's book. Who is M. Jasper? The creatures, known by some as forest spirits or junimos, are said to appear in abandoned buildings after they've been gone to seed. What does that mean? As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim her territory, the junimos will undoubtedly appear. Folk wisdom holds that the junimos display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside their little huts. Of course, all these claims come from dubious, unverified sources, as far as I know. Even the mere existence of these creatures have never been proven. Interesting. We have seen the junimos firsthand. Crimson, what's up? It's good to see you too. Welcome to the stream. Got a lurk, but hello. Hello to you too, and I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Oh, and welcome back from the ad. Goddamn ads. I hate those things. I do wish I could just turn them off. And, I mean, I can, but then I have to run ad breaks. So it's like, I don't know. I can't really win with Twitch when it comes to ads. Going great. What about yours? I would say mine's going pretty great too, so far. My parents, on the other hand, are dealing with a computer issue, so I might have to build them a new one. But my mom right now is trying to fix the old one. And I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. I hope it works, but it might not. There's that possibility. So, in the meantime, I, with the help of Warlord Nick, put a list of parts together to build them a new one. And it will be nice and not bad like the other pre-builts out there in the price range. Like, I swear, you're better off getting a... Whoa, hello, Dende, thank you for the 10 bits. Appreciate the cheer. Also, I like that cheer mode. I don't know if I've seen that one before, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for the... Thank you for the bits. Whoa, our inventory is full. I lost track of what I was doing a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. What else was I gonna do again? Oh boy, I got thrown off a little bit. Let's sell all this selling stuff. Yeah, we'll just call it selling stuff for now. Makes it easier on my brain. I don't have to think of what it actually is. Oh, right, I was gonna look up how to get a sturgeon in this game. Because we need that sturgeon stuff. Alright, so we got 4 coconuts in here. And I think we had some in one of these chests. Yeah, okay, so now we could put that one in there, take this one out, and we free up an inventory space in this chest, which is nice because we're starting to run out of spaces. Don't need anything in there. Oh yeah, this is where the fertilizer and... Oh, I can't put the seeds away. Oh, that's an issue. You know what? Don't need these summer seeds. Right, that pre-build discussion, I think... Sleeping over it, I prefer the custom build for sure, since you could potentially add a GPU to it later. That's also a good point. I don't think they'll ever need that, But if they did for some reason, I would have the ability to add that, you know, and having more options as opposed to less is always good. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe my mom and dad want to get into some gaming or streaming. That'd be, you know what? I'm gonna actually just tell them not to do that. I'll stop them while they're ahead. Again, not that they probably have had those thoughts. Whoa, hello. Oh gosh, there goes a few frames. Uh-oh. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? God damn it, Comcast. Actually, you know what? I figured out. They might be throttling me because we're over our data limit now. And $600 instead of $1,200 is a 50% price cut, and that PC can probably do what they want. Yeah, exactly. I think it's actually better than the $1,200 one in almost every way. And it's also like half price. So if you're like looking into a PC for general use, not necessarily for gaming, you could do a lot better for yourself pre-built. The gaming PCs, however, have been more competitive, I feel. Whereas, you know, where you can get like a pre-built or build it yourself. And I think that that's good, but it's also, I don't know, because it's pretty close in price. I feel like that's good, but I don't know if it's because it's more expensive to build yourself these days, or if the pre-builts for gaming are kind of coming down these days. Oh, right, Sturgeon. Where's my internet? There we go. Stardew Valley. How do you spell it? Sturgeon? I used to be good at spelling things. I was in all kinds of spelling bees as a kid. Alright, so any kind of weather. Any weather, and 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we'll probably have to do that tomorrow. I mean, technically, no, it is 8. Yeah, so we'll do that tomorrow then. That's okay. We didn't need the sturgeon right away. In terms of progress for the day, I'm pretty happy where we left off, because we have our farm cleaned up. It's ready to go with the summer crops. Although I guess I haven't checked how the wine's doing. How's the wine doing in here? I'm pretty sure like we just put this in not too long ago, so that might take a little while. I think we cleaned it all up. I feel like more DIY people are in the gaming realm, so they have to do better there since people are more likely to know what is good. That's a good point, Warlord. I didn't think about that. And you know what? That's kind of nice. That's kind of refreshing how they're like, you know what? We can't really fool these people anymore. We're going to have to do better. Now, whether that's out of... I don't know. I feel like the intent is still very much just to make as much money as possible. But it is at least going to be a little bit nicer on the consumer now. And a lot of them, I don't want to say how they get you, because I would say these are still valid options. But a lot of how they like make their money, I guess, is they'll offer like professional wiring. Hello, Abigail. I have not seen you all day, except for when we were in the house earlier this morning. All right, let's see what the help wanted thing is, and then we'll go to bed. But they'll offer like professional wiring, like professional packaging, so it doesn't get destroyed en route to your house. I need quartz to rub on my sore gums. All right, I'll bite. We'll see how the hell that works. That doesn't sound right, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Although I gotta say, something about that packaging thing. Like, it's nice to have better packaging, but it should, like, not be destroyed on the way to your house in the first place. Also, Abigail is a sorceress. She is teleported. She's in the house right now. And we didn't see her enter, even though we were, like, just right behind her. Oh, yeah, right. I was gonna go to bed. Aw, dog's sleeping on the rug. I like when he does that. Like, he makes it his own little bed. Also, I kind of wish you could have dog beds for your dogs in this game. Or, like, cat beds for your cats. Do cats... I mean, cats like to sleep in people beds a lot, but I don't know. I guess some dogs do, depending on, like, how big they are. The general use of PCs, a lot of boomers with enough money just buy something. Yeah, and you know what? It's just easier for them to do. It's like, I don't know what all this newfangled technology is, but I have enough money to get this, so here you go. And, like, some of them just either don't know or don't care. You know, a lot of the time they just need something they know is going to work. And with the pre-built, that's kind of what you're getting. Give our wife a hug. You know, for the most part, it'll just work. And if it doesn't, you can call them and say, hey, don't work. And they'll be like, oh, okay, well, we'll make it work for you. Or we'll send you one that does work. See, that's something you don't necessarily... Okay. Okay, game. I see how it is. You know, the seeds, they haven't grown over the course of a day. You're gonna be like that? I mean, the spirits were kind of pissed yesterday, so... I guess that's okay. Just a little bit... You know, I did all this work on the farm to kind of get everything where I wanted it to be. And it's just going like, hey, well... We're not really gonna give you your seed growth. Oh, hey, we got a duck feather, though. I do like duck feathers. We're gonna keep it, because we can use it to make clothes, and that's something we're gonna be doing not too long from now, because the way clothes work in this game... Also, I need the brown egg. There we go. Actually, keep this, sell the rest. You know, we're starting to get enough cloth where we can start to really make lots of clothes. And I kind of want to do that pretty soon. My GPU being sent back, my uncle was like, wouldn't have happened on a pre-build, and I just had to laugh as if pre-builds cannot have faulty components. Oh yeah, that'll absolutely happen sometimes. It's just... There's, well, I don't want to even say there's less human error involved, but generally the pre-builts are tested before they're out. So, it's almost like an unfair advantage, because with the custom build, you just have to test it when you're done building it. You don't get to pre-test, and it basically gives pre-builts a, like a leg up in that regard. I mean, I guess they might not always be tested, but if I was a pre-build company, I'd test them all. It's not hard. You know, you don't have to test it under every situation. Just basically, if it powers up and works, you're good to go. And, you know, you kind of have to do that yourself on the custom builds. So, in a way, it's like both of them are the same because they need to be tested. It's just that you're doing the testing on your custom build, and that's, like, admittedly one of the more annoying parts of building. Well, maybe, but being like, got him, should have brought a pre-built was still a joke? Yeah. You never know. You never know with them pre-built sometimes. Actually, if I ever get another PC, just because of, like, how hellish this one has been lately, or not even lately, but just in general, from start of build to now, it has been a lot better, I will say. And I don't mean this to complain, because I'm very happy with it, and I'm still, like, eternally grateful for it being basically funded by chat. And it's just, in the building process and in some of the troubleshooting stuff, it's been a little bit stressful. So I might just go pre-build next time and get it from, like, there's some places where you can, like, still build it yourself, as in choose the parts you want from a list. Not as wide of a list as PC Part Picker, because, you know, they have, like, vendor deals and whatnot. But anyway, they're pretty good services and don't end up being much more than building it yourself. And sometimes you can't. Well, I would say, like, the price is, like, equal to slightly more, and it's not, like, extreme. Hey, what's up, Apollo? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. We was just talking about computer stuff, which unfortunately may have scared away some people if they're not really into that. I apologize if that applies to anyone in chat. I like tech. I like talking about that stuff. Actually, someone, Bugs Bunny, actually, the Bugs Bunny, came into my chat, like, maybe a week ago when I was playing Monster Hunter, I think, and suggested I put, like, an About the Streamer page, and I kind of put one down there. Oh, gosh, here goes the frames again. Then that's going to be another conspiracy. Oh, wait a minute. There's something I forgot to look up about the sturgeon. That's where to find it. That's okay, though, because it's in my history, and I can get there a lot faster now because I don't have to type anything. Mountain Lake. Got it. That's easy. That's where I was going to go anyway, but I wanted to be sure in case we were fishing in a place that just did not have them. That would kind of suck. Have to go into town to return our Xfinity modem and cable boxes. Then we have to go to a few places after that, so not sure when I'll be back, but I'll keep the stream up while I'm gone. Oh, thanks, Apollo. I appreciate that. I hope all your trips/errands go well today. Is there any reason why you're returning your Xfinity modem and cable boxes? Like, did you switch or something? If so, where did you switch to? Because I want to know. I have Xfinity right now, and they're dropping all kinds of frames on me. And I think it's because we went over our data limit, and they're like saying like, oh, you're over the limit? Well, we're just going to mess with you now. That'll learn you. Also, we're going to charge you more because we're jerks. Just got some coffee. Yo, nice day. Coffee is, I mean, it's my favorite beverage besides water. Coffee and water for me have just been like a dream come true. I've been on the having basically only coffee and water train for a few years now. Like, sometimes I'll have a soda or like an energy drink, or, you know, you change it up a few times here and there, but for the most part it is just coffee and water. And, you know, you got your hydrating and you got your energy. So for me, it's like the 1-2 punch of being okay. Okay, that wasn't exactly the way I wanted to phrase that, but anyway, nice. What kind of coffee you got? Haven't had this in like 2 years. Oh man, that's got to feel pretty nice then. But, well, unless you have decaf, that, well, it might still feel nice without the caffeine, but the caffeine hit is nice. Oh my god, Comcast. The frames aren't actually going down, but the network thing is in the red on OBS. So that's a little bit scary. It's not a bandwidth thing. New panel's nice. Minor detail would be that a lot of sentences start with I, but I don't know if you care. You know what? That's a good point, Warlord. I did not think about that. There I go, starting the sentence with I again. Did we get the treasure there? Oh, we did. Wow, that was kind of quick. I'll have to think about that. Maybe reword a few things. That's a good point. I mean, it is an about me thing, so it's hard not to start it with I sometimes, but that doesn't mean I have to have it start with I, because it's just I this, I that, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's something to consider. Thanks for pointing that out. I would not have known it. Although, I guess, to be fair, I didn't spend a whole lot of time thinking about the formatting as much as, what the hell do I put here? Like, a lot of that was like, I don't know. I don't know what to put, but let's put a little bit of about me kind of stuff. Actually, the thing I do need to fix on that panel is I just, like, the panel itself, I kind of quickly threw together in GIMP. So that needs a little bit of work because it slightly stands out from the other panels for a few reasons. And now that I've said something, you might notice it a little bit more. French toast with half and half and buttered pecan creamer. That's the flavor of your coffee? Oh my god. That sounds so good. I don't think I've ever had a French toast coffee. But half and half butter pecan creamer, that's gonna make it pretty nice too. Nice and smooth. It's a bit like a text some young person would write where every sentence has the same structure. That sounds way more like shots fired than what it's meant to be. No, you're good. You're right, though. It's not at a... You know, if I really took the time to refine it, I'm actually like a decent-ish writer. Like, I always did well in school with writing stuff. And I didn't really put a whole lot of effort into that one, admittedly, but that was for a few reasons. One, being not focused on that, and two, just I just didn't. I don't really have any excuses or anything, but yeah, you know what? I think I'll restructure that. Thanks, Warlord. Because you are correct in that regard. And I don't take that as shots fired, and even if it was. I mean, you're not wrong, so I can't argue it. Just got our own modem made by Eris, so we're not paying the rental fee anymore. We're turning the smaller cable boxes too, so we're not paying for those rental fees either. Since now we have smart TVs and a non-smart TV with Roku connected to it, so we can use the Xfinity Stream app to still watch our channels on. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. I didn't know there was a Xfinity Stream app on a Roku TV, because I have a Roku TV in front of me right now, and I always just watch the Xfinity stuff in the browser, which is not a great experience, but it is also TV on the computer that you can use while doing other things too. So I might still do that, but I'll also look into the Xfinity app because, admittedly, I haven't really used the Roku part of my TV a whole heck of a lot. Hey, and it is Stardew Sunday. Ryan, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope your weekend's going well. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Is getting a new modem, like, how is that, because, like, I know sometimes they can get expensive. I'm more asking because I want to see if I can maybe save some money by not paying a rental fee also, because we do have the Xfinity modem. But, like, would it be worth it maybe to get another modem and not pay the rental fee always? Or is it just in your situation where you're like, okay, we don't need to pay this rental fee, we'll get a modem and, you know, make some of that money back? Or I don't really know how that works. Definitely worth it. Would you recommend it? Because I might have to look into that for our family here. Be nice to save some money, especially when we go over our data limit all the time. It's actually not all the time, but one of the YouTube videos I uploaded of the VODs for the stream was like over 100 gigabytes, and that's over 10% of our data limit right there. And so, sorry, Mom and Dad. I'll pay for it, I swear. This is my fault. I've tweaked the quality, though, so the file sizes don't get that big. It'd be good. Got that 3-day weekend. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't, like... Is Monday a holiday? What day is... Oh, yeah, it is a holiday. That's right. Isn't it, Oh, I know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I swear it's there. But I can't... Anyway, the 3-day weekend. That's awesome, though. Unfortunately, it's MLK Day. That was the one. I wasn't sure if it was that or one of the President's Days or whatever. I know there's both, like, in the early months, and sometimes MLK Day throws me off because it's like, it's in January, and then, like, I think Black History Month is in February, and for whatever reason, my brain wants to make those connections that they're, like, both in the same kind of thing, but I don't think they are. I mean, they literally are not. Unless I'm remembering that wrong, too. I might be, actually. Anyway. Hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend. And it's got to be nice to not have to worry about school and or work for the day ahead. It's actually like a holiday for my company, too. But just due to the type of work I do, all it does is delay it so that I have to do the same thing on a different day. So I usually don't take my Mondays off, even when I do get a Monday holiday. Sometimes I will, but usually I'm just like, yeah, I'll just work so I don't have to work later in the week. Rental fee just went up to $14 a month, and each small cable box is $9.95 a month. Oh, damn. I don't know how many cable boxes. I think we only have, like, maybe 2 cable boxes, which is probably okay, but now that I think about it, we might be able to get rid of one of them with that Xfinity app, because I think in my parents' room they have like a TV that's not a smart TV, but they have a Roku in it. So if the Xfinity app on there, they could still watch their stuff. I'll have to talk to them about that, because that's you know, now that I think about it, the savings might be enough to be able to get an unlimited data plan and then cancel it out, but at least we wouldn't have to worry about going over data and then paying extra when we do. As if data is like a physical commodity. Like it's limited somehow. Like there's only so much data that can go around. But alas, here we are, in the era of only having to choose from a few ISPs, and most of them are pretty bad. I did actually look... Oh my goodness, is this a sturgeon? This might be a sturgeon. It's going crazy. Alright, it's tired. It's getting tired out. We got him on the ropes now. And he's ours, and it is a sturgeon. Nice. Alright, so let's get out of here. I think I only... You know what? I'm going to try to catch one more. And they're only here till 7 p.m., so I don't think that'll work. This is our last chance. That's not a sturgeon. Okay, well, had to try. Or if it is, it's a very tired and lazy sturgeon. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, let's get back home. I think we only need one. We still have a 1 terabyte data cap regardless if you get your own modem. It just eliminates the rental fee and that's it. Oh, yeah. What I meant is that, like, we could upgrade our plan to make it unlimited. like, still with Comcast, and we still would be giving them our money, but then, you know, we could use our savings to maybe do that. I have no idea how much that would cost, though. Data limits on non-cellular networks is a total scam. It sure is. And even on cellular networks, I kind of think it's a scam, but I guess they got to make their money anyway. You know, oddly enough, we have unlimited mobile data, but limited just home network data. And I was actually on the team don't get unlimited data for mobile because we don't need it, but I mean, I hardly use it, so that it's easy for me to say that. I hardly use any mobile data. I might have to look into some routers, though. And that's something I've never done in my entire life. Do you happen to have any suggestions, Apollo? That would be both decently... All the fish... Remove all the fish, return the pond to its original state. Yes, I do. Sorry, Linkod, but you're going to have a new home now. Don't worry. Fish can be placed into this pond. Okay, so we got to throw our sturgeon in there. There we go. We're doing fine. Alright, that's good to know. Your parents still use home phones through Xfinity Voice? Because if not, then you could save money when getting your own modem, since my parents still use a home phone and it costs us $200. Unfortunately, my parents still use the home phone. And I've been telling them for years, ditch it. We don't need it. Just have it routed to your cell phone or something. But, you know, they're boomers. They can't help it. And I guess I can't blame them. You know, Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. And I think they may have even gone to lunch together. At some point. My parents and old Alexander Graham Bell. There's also Xfinity Mobile, and their plans are honestly pretty cheap. That's true, too. But for mobile, we have Verizon, and they're pretty good. They're not cheap, but they're good. We used to have Sprint, who was also, like, I mean, they were kind of on the cheaper side, but not that much. And they're awful. At least when we had them, they were awful. Just horrible. I never recommend Sprint. I mean, they could have changed their ways, and maybe they're better now. You know, I'm just going to sell the Geode. Sorry, Clint. But yeah, it was bad. Like, we wouldn't get the reception in our own damn house. And it's not like we're in, like, some kind of cellular dead zone. And then they even sold us, or I don't know if they sold us or gave us this thing, because we complained to them about it, that, like, went into your computer. I guess maybe it, like, leeches off of your wireless connection. Like, at home. I don't know what it was supposed to do, but it did not work. So, even their solution was just like, well, there's this thing that you can use, and it's like, no. Actually, I don't know if it went in our computer or our router. I think it might have gone in our router. Or modem, or whatever the hell it is. It's not a modem, right? It is a router. Yeah. Honestly, don't remember the difference half the time. Oh well. As I understand, its cellular towers have a lot of power draw, so I kind of get the cost. Oh, okay. You know what, Ryan? That's a good point. I can see that then. Yeah, gotta make up the cost somehow. That doesn't mean I like it, but I guess I can understand it there. You've been on Sprint for a while. How's your experience with it? Are they better? I hope for your sake they're better. And they're always saying how they're half the price of the competition. We looked it up, and they're not. They're not half the price. I mean, maybe if you pick a worse plan, like yeah, we're half the price than Verizon, and we're comparing our limited data plan with Verizon's unlimited data plan, so it is half price, because you literally get less. Like, is that what they're trying to do? I don't know. You already know how to cook pumpkin pie. Hell yeah, I do. Hey, I know you're smart, but I still worry about you sometimes. The world is full of monsters. You know what, Abigail? That's fair. And I think you have a little bit too much faith in my intelligence, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You're a sweet and lovely wife, and we have a sweet and lovely daughter over here. Alright, let's check on that wine. Alright, that's still going. Oh, when I'm at work, it drops to 3G for the most part, but it doesn't matter that much since I'm always connected to the domain Wi-Fi. Okay, I gotcha. So it doesn't sound like they've gotten a whole lot better. from that description, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on where your work is, if that makes a whole lot of sense. Hey, I don't think this is quite enough to complete our barrel setup. It might be. No, you know what? I don't think it is. That's okay. The next one will be for sure, but glad to have this oak resin anyway. Alright, let's see. Do they want something? Sometimes they want something. We're feeling healthy. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I remember. Actually, I think we may have had Sprint before 4G was a thing. No, maybe 4G was a thing? I don't remember. How long has 4G been a thing? Then I could tell you. Because we've been in Verizon for a few years now. And actually, I gotta say, they got a decent selection of phones at Verizon, too. Not that they don't at Sprint. Sprint's got a good selection there as well. But, I don't know. It's in the west part of York, and York is a relatively big city. Oh, so it doesn't sound like it should drop out then to 3G. But again, if you're going to be connected to the Wi-Fi there anyway, then it's not going to matter a whole heck of a lot. It's maybe a little bit concerning. I don't know, is that how cities work? Actually, that might be enough oak resin now. We just need to get the wood for it. Alright, so we might buy some wood today. And we also might... Yeah, I think I will buy some wood today. Soup? What kind of soup? I do like soup. Minestrone? Oh, hey Nick, what's up? I just... For me, your name is purple and Ryan's name is purple, so I just, out of the corner of my eye, I thought you were Ryan for a second. I'm like, oh, okay, soup. Soup main. I mean, you gotta respect the soup main, right? But good to see ya. How's your weekend going? How's your Sunday? Hopefully you're kicking off the... Actually, is it a 2-day... Or 2-day weekend? A 2-day weekend. Is it a 3-day weekend for you? You know what? We haven't sold a lot of goat's milk. Let's just sell the goat's milk that time. Out of the way, please. I need to put this in here. There. That was a little scary. Gotta go now. Have a good one. You have a good one too, Apollo. And thanks for coming by. Always great talking to you. And thanks for having the stream up. Again, hope your errands and stuff go well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. One thing I will say about AT&T is that in my experience, they have pretty good coverage. They have 5G throughout most of my mom's town. And aiming for the wrong spot for the cave there. And I've been to some serious off-the-grid places that AT&T still has 3G in. I think AT&T is probably second place to Verizon. And I might be a little bit biased, but I remember a lot of my friends had AT&T and it was really good. My ex-girlfriend had AT&T and it was pretty great. But this was definitely before 5G was a thing. And they got a good selection of phones, too. So you know what? AT&T, they're legit when it comes to the cell phone business. I may not like their commercials that much, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I don't like the Verizon commercials either. I don't like any the major carrier commercials. But then again, that just might be me not liking commercials. I'm good. That is great to hear. I'm doing pretty good, too. Feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday. I don't know what was up with yesterday. It was just a cursed day. Rachel is opening up computer. Wait, really? When? When is this happening? Where? Is it right now? Oh, I have to know this. And why? Right now. Is she streaming it or is she just doing it and like talking in Discord? Either way, I'm excited and I feel a little bad because I'm missing that stuff. No, okay, I'm guessing it's no stream. Oh, you're talking to her, okay. Maybe even in voice chat. The best kind of chat. Because text chat is too vague sometimes. And it's harder to convey sarcasm. Which has got me in trouble a few times. Ram Longy. She getting more RAM? Ram Longy, I like that one. What the hell was I gonna do today? Oh, I guess we go to the desert, cut down some trees. Factual. Ooh, nice. Oh, wait, factual might be the voice chat thing. Possibly. Alright, there are some trees here we can cut down. And I think I will buy some. RAM and SSD. Oh, sick. I didn't know she was getting those things, but that's awesome. That's going to be a nice upgrade for her then. Do you know what parts she got? I'm all curious now. And how did I not know this? Unless it was like private conversation, in which case it is definitely understandable that I would not know that. But like, I feel like I missed something in the Discord, and I feel bad if I did. I usually try to like keep up to date on things. Like even if I don't post in Discord a whole heck of a lot sometimes, I usually read everything. I'm usually kind of up to date on what's going on, but I feel like maybe I missed something. So Warlord can't meme on her about HDD in 2020. That's true. That's true. You can't. I mean, maybe you can a little bit. French roast. I thought you said French toast at first, Dende. I was like, they have French toast coffee? French roast is just a tad too bitter for my taste, I think. That's fair. Actually, I don't really know the difference between all the roasts. But I think I've had some... I think French roast might be on a little bit of the bitter side. Although I like bitter. For me, that's never been a huge problem. I usually just drink my coffee black. Part of that was because it's a little bit better for you. And then also, the taste kind of grew on me after a little while of doing it. And so I've just been doing that ever since. And it makes it easier to prepare. Then you don't have to put anything else in there. You just brew the coffee, you're done. So it's a tiny bit... helps with the lazy factor if that's an issue with you, like it is for me. It may or may not be. HDD for the win. HDDs are nice. Like, they make some huge HDDs nowadays. And actually, I was considering getting, like, a nice, maybe 4 terabyte one just to store anything I don't necessarily... Not anything I don't need. That's not the right words for it. Just the stuff that doesn't need to be on the SSD. Although I did get a new SSD. It was either my birthday or Christmas I got it, but... And yeah, I got 3 HDDs in my case. Nice. See, for me, the power usage, at least for the older drives, the older HDDs, is insane. Like, you wouldn't think they would use that much power, but oh my goodness, do they use that much power. Storing stuff you don't need in 200 IQ. Yeah, I don't need this, but I'm just gonna have it. If you don't mind. Although, to be fair, I probably have a ton of stuff I don't need on my computer in a lot of places. Sometimes, the whole cleanup thing. Better than deleting stuff I may need later. That's also true. I can't deny that. Fair enough, my partner certainly isn't power friendly when I have the PC on. Well, for me, it's more about the power supply. It's like, I don't want the power usage on there to get too high. Maybe I'm a little bit paranoid. I might be a little bit paranoid. And for me, it doesn't make a huge difference for me since I don't pay the power bill. But when I do, then it'll probably be like, oh shit, you know what? This is actually making a little bit of a difference. And that would also be like, a reason to turn off your computer whenever you're not using it. I tend to not do that. So, oh wait, we were going to buy some wood. I might catch some more sturgeon, but I don't know. Have 2 1 terabyte external HDDs on my desktop just for storing random shit. There you go. Then you got all you need. And it's not like super expensive like, what do you call them? Like SSDs. Although SSDs have gone down in price, it's still way cheaper to get an HDD. You know what? We're just going to get a whole ton of this stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to get a whole stack of 999. That way, we won't run out. We will run out. But you know what? It'll take a little bit long. Oh, hey. Squirrel dropped a pine cone. Thanks, I'll sell that. I'll sell that to the lucky buyer who wants to buy a pine cone. They're like 30 bucks each. Oh, dude, that's insanely good. Damn, I remember back in the day when I had a... And I still have it. I just don't use it anymore because, well, I filled it up. And I probably don't even need to fill it up with what it's filled up with, and also it may have died. But there was like a 5 terabyte external drive that I had, and it was like over $100. And at the time, it was good. Like, price-wise. I don't remember the exact price, but I remember being like, oh my goodness. But you know what? It'll last me forever. And it didn't. Because things just don't these days. Like, it still works. I just filled it up. I do have another one that doesn't work anymore. That I was going to recover the data off of, and then I forgot. And then I put it off. And then I forgot. And then I continued to put it off. So, I don't know about that data. That's probably going to just be gone forever. Oh, right. I need to get the oak resin and some metal. So we can make some more barrels. How much more we need, I don't know. Stream VODs are eating my gigabytes like nobody's business. They do that, yeah. Especially if you accidentally record in way too high of quality. And even when they don't, you know, it's hours of footage, so... Still calling it footage when it's not on a film roll. It's hours of video. So just even that in itself, it adds up. I was gonna like make 10 for now. I know I'm gonna need more, but how much more I'm not sure. Actually, we're gonna be fine. Definitely have enough. It's gonna make 3, and then we just need 2 more after that. Okay. Oh wait, no, we need a few more on this side too. So we need 4 more. There we go. I can kind of count, and that's it. We never need to make another oak barrel again. And I never will. Although now that I think about it, I can't really promise that, but anyway. When I upgrade, I'm basically just going to get a whole new computer with at least 5 terabytes internal. That's probably a good way to go, yeah. Just get a huge amount of physical storage. I don't know why I'm calling it physical storage, as if solid state isn't physical. Just a huge amount of hard drive storage, HDD, and then just get a nice SSD to run your games and your programs on. Although, I know some people either don't... I don't remember if they don't use their games on it or if they don't use their programs on it. Anyway, for me, I run all my games on the SSD now just because there's no loading times, and it's very nice when there's no loading times. But I also hardly ever have space on the damn thing. I'm always needing to, like, uninstall games and reinstall games. Even with the new, bigger one that I have. Alright, yeah, we're good here. Got very confused for a second. Price for SSD just isn't worth it for mass storage, and I don't trust the cloud. Yeah, absolutely. Like, once you get into 2 terabyte range, which is hard to even argue is mass storage, it gets insanely high. Even for your non-M.2 ones. Oh, that stuff's done already. I forgot how quickly that copper smelts up. And then, with the cloud... I mean, that you have to, like, you still have to pay for cloud storage, right? Oh, I don't have any coal on me. Oops. Let's get some of that. And then after today in-game is over, I'm going to talk about that stuff I said I was going to talk about in that announcement post. It's not, like, actually, like, a huge deal / important, but it is just some stuff that I want to mention just to kind of give you guys an idea of how streams might go towards the future, because, like, alright, and I'll get to it more when I actually get to it. But it's not like a huge deal. It's just something that I would rather talk about with my words, like with my mouth words instead of my typing words. Yeah. Yeah, that's mainly how I wanted to... Oh no, now we can't get any more sturgeon. Oh well. Cloud storage kind of good price, but it just isn't worth it. Yeah, it probably isn't. I don't really use cloud storage for anything other than I know sometimes Google gives you like that free, like you get a free tiny bit with Drive, and I'm pretty sure with like the Pixel phones they give you a little bit to back up your pictures and stuff, although I don't think I even really use that. Mouth words instead of my typing words. Yeah, mouth words, they're more accurate. You can I'll take I don't know. I like those words better sometimes. And this is one of those times. It was stuff like with accessing OneDrive through Windows Explorer is still kind of tedious. Oh my god, I didn't. Do you have the OneDrive thing that's like built into Windows 10? Because I remember being like, I don't use OneDrive, and I immediately got rid of it. So I've never tried to access it through Windows Explorer. But the fact that that's kind of tedious is weird. Like, why would that be? I don't know. I guess that, I'm not even going to question Microsoft at this point. They do a lot of weird things. Like, hopefully... Hey, tell me about your day. Did anything exciting happen? Well, yeah, well, we talked about computer stuff. I was going to say, hopefully, and I don't really mean this, but I a little bit mean this. Hopefully Windows 11 or whatever comes after Windows 10, which might never be anything at all because the whole... Like, it seems like they kind of want to make it a software as a service kind of thing with their operating system, which scares me a little bit. But anyway, I just hope it fails enough where Linux takes over the market share. One of these days, it'll happen. I even thought about just virtualizing Windows and having Linux on for everything else. I like it more. There's a lot more good stuff going on. It's a lot more private. And there's like other reasons too that I can't think of off the top of my head. It's nice to be able to do, but honestly, for me, it's just too much information on my Explorer, or for my Explorer. Oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying. When OneDrive boots on a system running on HDD, it's so fucking slow. Oh god, I don't even want to think about that. Good lord. Microsoft and their OneDrive. I mean, it's nice that they give you like a free however much it is. Maybe some people want to back up all their pictures, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm also not a huge fan of the Office 365 thing they've done where they just make it a web thing instead of just software you can download. I think you have to subscribe to it or whatever. I don't know. Monthly payments, I'm just not about that. Like, I even liked Game Pass, and I stopped doing the monthly payment on that because I'm just like, I don't want to spend $5 a month. Like, I know it's a good service, but I save my monthly payments for my student loans and my Twitch subs. And even then, what I want to do is just be able to subscribe to, like, literally all the people I know on Twitch. Or, well, all my friends, all my Twitch friends. I want to subscribe to everyone. It's just... Once you start doing that, it's like, okay, this is getting a little expensive and a little scary. And I can't do it just yet, but once I start increasing the income on my end, rest assured, if I know you on Twitch, you will have my sub, my support, my all that good stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So the thing I wanted to talk about as we go through our chores here is, I think what I'm going to do in the streams going forward is not necessarily have variety for the sake of variety. And what I mean by that is, and I kind of thought this back when I played Monster Hunter 2 days in a row on stream, because I just really wanted to play Monster Hunter and it felt good both times. Like, if I just want to play the game, I'm just gonna play the game instead of being like, well, I played this one day so I can't play it again because I played it already this week, or I already played it yesterday, or something like that. So while I do intend to keep some variety in the streams, just because that's normally how I play games anyway, it's hard for me to stick to one game for the whole time. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like try to force variety, and I don't even think I even realized I was doing that, but I kind of was. So it'll still just be whatever game I want to play, and oh wait, I didn't put a flower in there. Okay. That's another thing I forgot to do in the season start. I knew I was forgetting something, so this is just going to be all wild, not very good honey. Alright, I'll get back to that in a second. Saving/loading directly to OneDrive from within Microsoft Office is really handy, but I don't really need a dedicated front end for it. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I could see both those things, actually. Like, it's nice, but I don't know. Hey, we got a rusty spur. 16 gigabyte Rolongi confirmed. Now working on Rolong SSD. Yo, that's gonna be so good. I wonder if she's doing the upgrade now because she plans on playing like a game that would be benefited by both of those things on stream. I'm curious too about that and the parts. I'll have to like ask her, I guess, next time I get the chance. So back to the stream thing. Like, next week, I don't know when I'm going to stream, and I will probably not have a set plan, but another thing I'm going to try to do is, and yes, those are also just beneficial for life. I agree with that too, Warlord. Another thing I'm going to try to do is, cut down on the amount of games I'm playing, because yesterday, when I was thinking of what I want to play, and I ultimately didn't stream as a result, I was just like, I don't know, I don't really want to play this. I got this going on, I got this going on, and I just felt like I had too much stuff going on. Too many games. So I'm gonna like cut those down as well. Like Evoland, love Evoland too, but I already took it off the docket. Like I probably won't play that again for a long time, if ever. And you know, sorry Evoland fans, again, I love the game, but yeah, there's like too much variety. It's kinda. But I like to focus on, like, games, like, Bug Fables, like that one, for example. I'm going to use this as an example, but it's not, like, the best example I have. Like, it's got a story to it, so if I only play it once a week because I'm trying to get all this variety in there, or if I have too many games I'm trying to play at the same time, then it kind of just gets in the way. Yeah, I'm basically just going to play whatever I want. I will always keep Sundays dedicated to Stardew Valley because I like that, and I also don't want anyone to miss out if they only like to tune in to Stardew Sundays. I'll keep that on Sundays, and I won't do anything else Stardew related in between. I'm okay with that. I find myself at the perfect balance with Stardew, where it's like I always look forward to playing it on Sundays, but I never really care if I don't play it on any other day of the week. Like, it's like, yeah, I'll play it on Sunday. You know, I'm not, like, feeling the itch more often than that. So, weirdly, it's a perfect balance there. Variety's nice and all, but if I want to go to Whataburger these 3 days in a row, you bet your ass I will. See, exactly. It's all about what you want. And I think that'll help not only me for wanting to stream and not feeling like, well, shit, I don't want to play any of these things. And I think it'll help both for me and for viewers who prefer a more stable experience. That might not be quite the right word, but it's sort of, right, that perfectly balanced as all things should be. Right. Absolutely. And I do feel that with Stardew, which is kind of nice. Alright, I guess we already checked on that. I gotta get more iridium. But before we do that, I'm gonna go sturgeon fishing again. I guess I already said hello to everyone on the farm. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're good to go. I do need to check on the wine stuff in a few days, though. Gotta try to remember to do that. Give me that. Give me that sweet pea. Which I really thought they were peas at first, but they're actually flowers. Mines. That'll take us right to where we need to fish. But I think that's basically all I wanted to say about that. I think I kind of touched on everything. Although, if you guys have any questions about that, you know, I'll answer them. I just don't know, like, how much I left out of my initial thought process. Or, I mean, I probably got the point across, at least. And if I didn't, again, I could say more on it, but... Moron. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Thank you, fish. So if I stream a game a few days in a row, that's just going to be how it is. And I'm going to be cutting some of the other games out that I just don't really have the time for. Like, again, Evoland 2 was one of them. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. And again, cutting them out doesn't mean I'll never play them ever again. They're just going to be off the docket for a while so I can focus on the few games that I am playing. So basically what I'm saying is I'm a variety streamer who wants a little bit less variety in my life. It's been a little bit too much. Like, I don't think I'll ever dedicate myself to one game. And I know some people do that and they're fine with it, and their audience is fine with it, and, you know, for those people, good on ya. I kind of wish I could do that, because, I mean, in some ways it's easier to grow that way. But I'm not super concerned about that. Yeah, I guess that kind of is where that thought ends. Like, TBT. What is TBT? I can't remember what TBT is. Damn it. Oh, well. That time I streamed The Walking Dead for 18 days in a row, I remember that. And, you know, like, that's a game where it definitely makes sense to. But that was a good time. I don't remember if I saw it live or if I saw the VODs, though. I think I saw a few of them live. Throwback Thursday! That's what that is. Yeah, but on a Sunday. Well, I mean, it has to be on a Sunday. What? Neptune's Glaive! Hello. Why was that in the treasure chest? I mean, it's cool. I'll take it. Actually, I think I already have one of those, so maybe I won't take it. Maybe I'll just throw it in my iridium trash can, which converts things into money. Oh my god, imagine if you had... Oh my... I just realized, an iridium trash can in real life... Oh my goodness, that's a sturgeon. If I ever saw one. It would be great to have in real life, because then, like, when you're just cleaning out your room of things that, like, you don't really want / use anymore, and you just need to clean up in general. I'm keeping these sturgeon for when I get the population up. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, you get a bunch of money for cleaning your room. You get paid to do a chore. Well, I mean, you get paid to do a chore as an adult who doesn't have an allowance. Or if you're a kid that does get paid to do your chores, you get paid double for that one. Neptune's Glaive does not sound like something that should be a random drop from fishing. It really doesn't. That sounds like an epic weapon, like a legendary drop in an RPG. But you just kind of get it from fishing, I guess. And it's not nearly as good as the Galaxy Sword, which is also kind of a... I mean, that sounds like... I don't know, that still does kind of sound like a legendary weapon, but less so. Oh, I didn't get the treasure that time. Oops. Not that they're, like, always worth it, but sometimes... I mean, sometimes you get a broken CD, which you get no money for, but that's okay. 2 sturgeon I would call a successful day. And again, I'm keeping them so we can, you know what's going to be really cursed? I'm going to put these sturgeon in the fridge. Wait. I clicked and... Okay, that was weird. It, like, didn't do it at first. Maybe I accidentally tabbed out or something? It's like if Minecraft fishing, you got Nether Star or a totem or something. Yeah, I just get the endgame stuff just from fishing. I mean, you could get mending books, which are kind of endgame stuff, but that's kind of different. Although, you know, you love to see that, too. A lot of rainbow trout. Totems are easy to get now? Oh, can you, like, farm them or something? I don't really remember how totems work. I think, don't you just get them from the Woodland Mansion or something? If I remember right. I'm starting to slowly lose my Minecraft knowledge. Not that I ever had a whole heck of a lot to begin with, but... It's definitely not as sharp as it used to be, and, you know... I haven't played the game in a while. Oh, raid farms. The patrol people drop them. That's kind of cool. That's interesting, too. Like, why would they drop them? And, yeah, why would they drop them? Why wouldn't they just use them to come back to life and try to kill you more? Yeah, wait a minute. Why would they ever drop those? Shouldn't they be using them? Raid farms can yield 20k emeralds per hour? Oh, my God. Imagine... I mean, when you do the conversion for how much it costs to get, like, diamond gear, that's like 20k diamond gear per hour. Wow, they really did break Minecraft. Like, I didn't realize you can get that many emeralds that quickly. Like, I know you can just give them carrots and stuff. But, you know, the raid farm, that's way better than just giving them carrots. You don't need 20k emeralds anyway, since you could trade 1 emerald for 1 carrot. Exactly. So it's like even more broken. I mean, heck, that's like, you could technically, the raid farm would be a carrot farm. It could be whatever you could trade an emerald for a farm. Because all you need to do is, well, I mean, I guess you can't really cut out the middleman there, but that's still pretty cool. Inflation must be off the walls in Minecraftia right now. Oh my god, they're going through some kind of like currency crisis. They should have invested in Bitcoin. Dumb villagers. And now they just hyperinflated their emeralds and they're worthless. I forget which denomination it was. But I saw that someone had like a dollar bill for a foreign currency that was like 100 trillion of whatever dollars it was supposed to be. And all in one bill. 100 trillion. And it probably still isn't worth a whole heck of a lot. At least I think it was 100 trillion. It was something... Whoa, what is this? Elvish jewelry. Dirty but still beautiful. On the side is a flowing script thought by some to be the ancient language of the elves. No elvish bones have ever been found. Interesting. I think we already have one of those in the museum. Kind of... It might have been Zimbabwe, yeah. Which I guess is kind of an infamous currency in that regard. 1 emerald equals 1 bookshelf. Break bookshelf into 3 books. 3 books to 3 emerald. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so broken. You can multiply your emeralds too. Oh no. What were they thinking? Like, what actually were they thinking with that balance? Yeah, 114 balance, by the way, that we're going to keep forever, apparently. At least with villager trading, they stop trading with you for a bit if you do the same trade too many times in a row. That's true. I don't know if there's a way around that, but that's true. Like, yeah, the trading's broken, but at least they're like, you know what, I don't want to do this trade anymore for some arbitrary reason. I don't know, you'd think if it was a trade that they had, they would like to continue trading. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to, whoa, we got a diamond and an ancient seed, which we can't really use. If we... Oh, we'll get 3 cents for this. Sorry, ancient seed. Oh, you know what? I gotta stop fishing. We're past 7 o'clock. No more sturgeon to be found. So, we did get two sturgeon. Slowing down is dumb balance, you just get more villagers. That's also true. I guess you could just get more villagers, huh? And I also think that slowing down artificially like that is dumb balance as well. Like, there should be another way to do that, but I don't know. I'm not a game dev. And I think, sometimes I think I shouldn't be. Sometimes I think I have decent ideas, but sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what, maybe, you know, maybe leave the development to the people who know the development. And that's just for my opinion. I'm not, like, saying that you guys should do that. I'm saying that I probably should. You know what, I think I might keep the elvish jewelry just for the memes. I'm going to keep the diamond, sell the fish and the weird amphibian fossil thing. We'll keep everything else here. Nice. Nice haul. Fortunately, villagers are born with resources available for trade. Wait, what? They are? I guess they are. I guess they have to be. Oh my goodness. The whole Minecraft world, I mean, it's already been turned on its head by all this, but I'm just realizing how insane it is sometimes. I'm just going to put the... Oh, I can't put it in here. Did I put it in here? Yeah, we'll put it in here. That it's a good thing we freed up that slot for the coconut to put a completely useless piece of elvish jewelry in here. And do I have Neptune's glaive? Yes, I do. So this will be put in the money-making garbage can. Is that where rocks go? That's not where rocks go. Rocks go in here for some reason. Alright, Neptune's glaive, how much will we get for? 210, that's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to put the diamond away. Alright, now let's finish the rest of our farm chores. For normal players, technically mending is not needed anymore once you have good villagers. That's kind of true. You can just get more gear for a carrot, essentially. Alright, that's not done yet. The village update should have overhauled the villager resource gathering system. I think that could be a way to make it work too, yeah. I do think they went about it the wrong way. And I'm kind of surprised they haven't... Have they addressed it at all? Oh, I'm not gonna... Yeah, they're sleeping. I don't need to mess with them right now. Because I feel like they just kind of stuck their heads in the sand when it came to that, but maybe I'm wrong. Buy a pickaxe with Sill Touch and Unbreaking 3 for 1 emerald, and an Efficiency 5 book for 1 emerald. It costs 5 levels to combine, so 2 carrots at 5 levels for a perfect pickaxe, without mending. Why repair your pickaxe with an XP farm if you can get a fresh one for 2 carrots at 5 levels? Yep, there you go. Alright, I gotta skedaddle for now. See you later. Alright, see you later, Ryan. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and enjoy your 2-day weekend. Thanks, as always, for stopping by, chatting in the stream, and speculating about the inflation in Minecraft, yeah. Wait, did I really never go in these places today? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't do my farm chores today. I got too distracted. I'm a bad farmer. Yeah, we want that. We'll sell the rest of the stuff. Oh, well, it'll be done by the morning, but still, I kind of feel bad that I didn't do this right away. No, I didn't. I did this one. I just didn't do the coop. Oh, right. But I have wool. Forgot about that for a second. And many books are also 1 emerald, but you can see how worthless late game stuff has become with that update. Yeah, it really does ruin... it really does ruin the end game, I guess. Or maybe, instead of ruining the end game, maybe that has just become the end game, depending on how you want to look at it. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't pick up. I have some whack-ass shit's going on. Other than that, I have no idea what that is. Alright, sturgeon, like, again, I think I forgot to mention this, but the cursed thing about the sturgeon is that I'm going to have them. Oh, I don't know if we'll have enough inventory space for all this, but we'll try it. I'm going to be putting them in the fridge. And then when the pond has more room for more sturgeon, I'm just going to put them into the pond. Like they'd still be alive somehow. So I kind of hate that. Yeah, I think we'll have enough inventory space. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Probably cut it pretty close though, huh? Yep, we had 1 space left over. 113 before many books were at least 10 emeralds. Level 1 book is 5 minutes, and being treasure enchantment is ×2, and 10 emeralds were at least 160 carats. So yeah, many books at the best rate were 160 times cheaper now. My god. Did they just not realize what they did, or did they do that and say this is fine? Like, I'm starting to wonder about them now. You know? Like, are they... You know, right? Mojang? I mean, I know you're, like, part of Microsoft now, but... I don't know. This just seems like some weird changes, if you ask me. Alright, let's go to bed. It's getting late. We're gonna make a decent chunk of change just from the fruits that we sold. Also... Oh, yeah, we already said hi to dog. We're fine. Alright, 19k. Not too bad. I think they know they fucked up, but a lot of people casually playing don't seem to set all that up. That's true. Yeah, I can see that, like, a lot of casual players, myself included, wouldn't really have the patience, maybe, to set it up. Maybe they just wouldn't care to do that. And because of that, maybe they're just like, well, we can leave it the way it is because no one's really going to do that. And by no one, I mean relative to the overall player base. Obviously, people have already done it. I don't know. I think they... I think they should probably fix that. Wait, did I check down here? I think I did, and I just forgot instantly. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just instantly forget things. Or maybe that's just me. That could just be a me thing, actually. Alright, let's check out how the wine's doing. It's still doing. Trees, nothing going there. Oh, hey, we got some... Oh, wait, no. This wasn't from the sturgeon. So it even says link on row. Alright, do you want anything? No, you don't. And I forgot to put the other sturgeon in the fridge. Oh, we need to get a flower for this. I forgot to go to Pierre's as well. Oh, we can get summer spangle honey. That's going to be so good. Right, we didn't need to check that. We got the mushrooms, and that's not going to be done yet. Okay, so we can just do our quick animal farm chores. and then get the heck out of here. Go get that flower, and there is something else I want to do today that doesn't involve sturgeon fishing or mining for iridium, but I do need to do some iridium mining today. Nicole, hello, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the lurk while doing your homework. Good luck with the homework, by the way. Hope it goes well. Hopefully it's not too annoying, as homework tends to be. I mean, we all know that. We know how homework is. But I appreciate the lurk, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today, despite the homework obligation. Oh, I got very confused as to what's cloth and what isn't. Alright, there we go. On the last Minecon, they were asked if you should be able to get a full diamond armor set for 4 carats, and they said it's intended. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they admitted that they're bad at balancing the game. And I mean, at least they owned it, right? Oh no, there's a reason I don't play Minecraft anymore. That makes me sad. You know, I mean, maybe I don't like Minecraft a whole heck of a lot that much sometimes. I mean, I like it. It's not my... You know, I'm not, like, hugely into it. But if that happened to one of my favorite games, and I guess Minecraft might... I don't know if it's still one of my favorite games, but it's had a huge impact on me. Anyway, I feel kind of sad that there's a lot of players who, like, they really like Minecraft. They're really into Minecraft, and now they have to deal with whatever the heck it has become. A carrot craft, maybe. Because you can just get everything for carrots. Everything worth having, anyway. Alright, sturgeon go in the fridge. I'll just leave them in that slot. I don't need to sort them in there. Almost 60 cloth, so yeah, I think I do want to start making some clothes pretty soon. Wait, why are the duck feathers in... No, they should be in there. Never mind. I'm getting confused. Alright, and before that confusion really sets in, I'm going to go ahead and buy a summer spangle seed. And water it, because I think it still needs to be watered. That's the kind of unfortunate part of my bee setup that I have going on there is, can't think of the words for it. It's a little bit obscured by the... Oh, I forgot. Oops. I forgot Sandy wanted some quartz to rub on her sore gums. Oops. Sorry, Sandy. You're just going to have to live with the pain, I guess. Wait, I wonder if poppy honey is better than spangle honey. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Because it's just the way I do. Okay, so I almost started to type Minecraft. Stardew Valley. Poppy. So for a poppy... Oh, my mouse is still on the... Look at that. Even though I'm not playing the game right now. Alright, poppy is 231 at its best possible value. And the summer spangle is 148 at its best value. So you know what? Poppy honey is better. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have inferred that from the seed price, but... I don't know. Summer... Oops. Summer spangle seeds, I mean, and the flowers themselves look like bees would like them more. And maybe that's true. Maybe bees don't like poppies and they won't go for them ever. But I don't know. I never met a bee that was particularly picky about flowers. They just kind of go on whatever, right? I mean, I'm sure there are certain, like, bees or species of bees that only like certain kinds of flowers, or maybe they prefer certain kinds of flowers, but I don't know. I just think if I was a bee, I would just get whatever kind of pollen I can get, make that into, like, like nectar or like honey or some shit. I don't remember what they do. Honeycomb? I forget how bees work. I used to know. And I'll probably figure it out again because one of the YouTubers I watch keeps bees and he posts videos about it sometimes. And also seeing that huge amount of bees all in one place like that is slightly cursed. There's just way too many bees. Like, you just see this moving mass and it's just like, no, that's just bees. And it's, I mean, if you don't like bees, that's definitely kind of scary, but I don't know. I'm, like, indifferent on bees. Like, I don't want them to, I mean, look, if I saw that, I'm backing away, probably slowly. Don't make me laugh while I learn. Yes, learning and laughing are two mutually exclusive things that can't happen at the same time, so I do apologize for for the laughter there. You gotta do your homework. Also, this fish stew looks disgusting. Look at that. It just looks like slightly off-colored water with black speckles in it. Yeah, no thanks. Wouldn't those store as good memories in the brain, though? Wait, B memories? They probably would. Or the laughing learn. Oh, you know what? Nick, you just psychologied the hell out of the American education system. That is a genius idea, yeah. You know, you're probably more likely to learn stuff if you laugh while you do it, right? Is that... I don't know, maybe. Like, when I think something's funny, my memory kind of, like, stores it in there and says, this is funny. Learning is fun. Well, learning should be fun. Whether or not it is, I guess it depends on your professor. Hey, welcome back from the shower, Dende. Hope it was nice and refreshing. Alright, let's go ahead in here. Oh, hello, this is new. What's going on? Oh, it's Shane. It's Lord Shane. Hi, Shane. You look unusually happy today. Oh, he's happy. You're right. I haven't felt this light since I was a kid. Yo, Shane really doing the bettering himself kind of thing. Let me guess. Gus had a clearance sale on canned beer? Wow, good one. No, actually, I've been drinking sparkling water instead of beer. Hell yeah, dude, that's what I drink. And not instead of beer, but it's good. And I don't have any with me today because I'm a failure and forgot to get my hydration for the stream. Oops. But he feels a lot better. You know, I sometimes forget that I really do have friends. People that care about me. And it's okay for me to rely on them. It doesn't make me weak. That's absolutely true. Aw, Marnie's happy as well. And he's gonna play with Jazz, I bet. He looks sharp. Hi, Jazz. I've got something for you. Oh, we got her a present. That's awesome. Whoa, what is that? These are real bunny jewel slippers. Oh, she loves it. Oh, what a wholesome cutscene. But these are so expensive. How did you afford them? I've cut back on an expensive habit. I have a lot more spending money now. Hey. You love to see the wholesome cutscenes. Actually, I'm going to talk to Shane real quick before I talk to Marnie. I'll definitely be going to the saloon tonight. What else is there to do? That's... you gonna drink there? Just hang out, because that sounds extremely opposite to, to the cutscene we just saw. But, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. Alright, so, before we... Alright, this is gonna be a weird thing I'm doing here. There's a reason why I keep pressing buy a chicken and cancel. And it's not really an exploit as much as it is... Well, maybe it's a tiny bit of an exploit. I'm not doing a weird glitch thing, though. Like, it tells you what kind of chicken you're gonna get every time. And if you want a certain type of chicken, like color chicken, like if you want a brown one or a white one, I have one of each right now. Actually, no, I think I have 2 white chickens because one of them hatched. It'll tell you when you just buy one like this. Want another cup of coffee, but I feel like it'd be caffeine overload and that I'll just crash. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't had it in a while, especially, that's probably a wise decision. Funny, you should say that, Dende, I'm going for another cup right now. Oh, Nick's going for the extra coffee. Also, Dende, have you seen Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? At least I think that's what it's called. That game looks pretty good and fun. I kind of want it. Now, I don't know if I'll get it, but it seems like such a cool concept. Oh, you've seen your sister play it. Nice. What system does she have it for? Because I think it's like on Xbox, PS4, and I think PC. And the reason why I say I think is because I looked it up, and the Wikipedia just said it was on Xbox and PS4. But then I swore I saw something on Steam for it. PC. Okay, nice. Apparently it's really easy, but it's also apparently really hard according to some people. I guess maybe it kind of depends on your approach to the game, because, like, I know it's got, like, a lot of RPG mechanics, and maybe if there's, like, maybe a certain build is, like, kind of powerful compared to other builds. Like, maybe there's, like, a more meta build. Okay, this is taking way too long. I don't know if this is how... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Dende. Can you do it this way? I don't know if it works this way. But yes, I want to complete my one of every animal collection. How many hearts are you with at Chain? The music resets, though? I know, it's not very good. Alright, we're at this many with Shane. Is that enough? That might not be enough, actually. Uh-oh. Do you have to be at 8? You need to do 8. Oh, no, Shane! We're not friendly enough. Oh, I thought I could do it because we saw those cutscenes, but... Alright, that's okay. We're just going to have to get him a few more pizzas. He'll warm up to us in no time. Thank you for catching me with that, Dende, because I would have been sitting here for a long time not getting the results I want. When in reality, I was not at that level. Also, I should probably learn how to count. Oh, that reminds me of a meme I think Serky posted in the Discord. It's like, when you learn how to count to 20, and then Anakin's like, my powers have doubled since we last meant count. So that was pretty good. What was I doing here? Oh, right, I was gonna look for a pizza. Do we have any? No, they would be in here if we did. Yo, what's up, April? Welcome to the stream. It's great to see ya. How you doing today? Oh, I don't... Oh, none of this stuff... Well, I mean, wait a minute. How did we get this? Where did this come from? Because this is superfood. This gives you everything. What? Did I make that? Oh, no. I may have made that. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess that's not bad, but... I don't think I meant to do that if I made that. Oh, well. No, I didn't make it, actually, because it's not showing up in the recipe thing. I wonder where I got that from. Oh, well. How do I make pizza? That's what I want to do. So we need wheat flour, tomatoes, and cheese. Oh, I'm out of tomatoes, though. I knew I should have kept those dang things around. Doing great, a little damp because I went out in the rain without a jacket or a hat. Oh, no. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I hope you are, too. Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, it is a free shower. I know it rains a lot up there. But I don't know, like, if it was just, like, a drizzle or whatever, I guess it's maybe not as bad, but if it's, like, raining, then... Yeah, then sometimes you get soaked depending on how long you're outside. Can we maybe buy pizza? I think we could buy pizza, actually. Oh, and you know what? Tomatoes are summer crops. Can you buy tomatoes? Maybe from Jojo you can. Yeah, Pierre doesn't sell actual ingredients. He only sells the stuff to grow ingredients. Oh, no. Wait, oh, yeah, Clint just wanted a bunch of ore for some reason. He's kind of a weird guy, that Clint. That's okay. You got pizza. Thank you, Gus. Shane, where are you? You know what would be... I'm not going to do it. Just for the... It would be mean, but... I was going to say, like, what if Shane still really likes to get beer from the gifts? That'd be a little weird. Oh, there he is. Shane, no, come back. I got a pizza. Hey, there you go. Oh, wow, Rob, how'd you know this is my favorite? Because you told me. Oh, hey, it'll work now. Oh, wait, no, I have to see the cutscene. Actually, if you click this, yeah, it shows his loved gifts, which is a great addition to the game. Yeah, the gift likes don't change. He still loves beer. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I'm not going to give him any, though, because that's... Wait, how do I cutscene trigger this one? I'd have to go to the saloon or something. But that's okay, because that's where he's heading anyway. Oh, we'll get this done. Don't you worry. I mean, it'll probably happen on accident at one of these points. Yeah, I mean, I'll just walk into the saloon when he goes in there. Oh, hey, Sweet Pea. Sweet Peas are like, at least if they look kind of like this in real life, they're kind of pretty flowers. And again, I did think they were peas at first when he stopped drinking as much beer, not completely stop. Okay, you know what? That's what we'll go with. Whether that's headcanon or real canon, that's what we're going to go with. I guess he did say cut back. Okay, so, might be a time-sensitive cutscene. Gotta go to the ranch when he's at home. Okay, out of the way, Sam. Thank you, Dende. I will do that. And not waste my time doing other things. Because that's probably what I would have probably been just stalking him around the entirety of Pelican Town, waiting for something to happen. And that's not what you... that'd be a little weird. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this, this sweet pea. Is there anything else we have to do? Just your resident Stardew semi-expert. Hell yeah, dude. You'll love to see it. I'm very appreciative of your expertise here. See, and you can have hundreds of hours in this game and still not know all the things. I think I'm closing in on... Well, I might not be closing in on 300, but I'm getting close. And maybe if you count the amount of hours I put in on the Switch version, I'm at 300. I do have the mobile version, but I kind of bought that when I was in like a fever dream. And I used my Google Play credit that I get for that one app where you do the surveys and they give you like a few cents every time. But I haven't really played the mobile version. I just own it. I played it a little bit and was like, wait a minute, it's not updated to the rest of the stuff yet. And then was a little bit sad, but that's okay. I have about 400 hours. Okay, so you have even more time than I do. Very nice. 374. Ooh, okay. I think you're about 100 more than I have, which is a pretty significant portion, and I guess would explain the knowledge gap. Hey, what? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the farm chores. I keep forgetting what the heck's going on here, and that's kind of a theme with all of Stardew anyway for me, but that's okay. Wait, did I say hi to them today? I sure did. All right, we got more cloth, more cheese. And I have had this discussion before, but no, you cannot combine those to make cheesecloth. That's not how that works. Actually, I don't know what cheesecloth is made out of. Oh, and I didn't go in the coop again. It's the second day in a row where I just completely forgot about the chickens and the ducks and the rabbits and the... And that's pretty much everyone who's here in the coop. Cheesecloth. Eat your clothes. If they were made of cheesecloth, maybe. Cheesecloth is such a weird thing, though. Like, how do they do that? Is what I want to know. And why do they call it cheesecloth? Like, do they use it with cheese a lot? Or maybe they use it to make cheese? I don't know. I actually don't know what that's used for, normally. I can think of, like, some weird and strange uses for it sometimes. Although, now that I think off the top of my head, it's not coming to me. Oh, we got it from Wikipedia, folks. Alright, I gotta see this. Well, after I put the cloth away. And then go to the saloon again. Because it's a Friday night. I like to hang out at the saloon and say hi to everyone. Alright, the primary use of cheesecloth is in some styles of cheese making. Okay, that makes sense. Where it is used to remove whey from cheese curds and help hold the curds together as the cheese is formed. Cheesecloth is also used in straining stocks and custards, bundling herbs, making tofu, and... Is that ghee? What is that? That's a cursed word. And thickening yogurt. Okay, so it does have its uses. That's pretty cool. So I was like, maybe like a fifth right. Not quite a quarter right. But I was like, is it used to make cheese? And it kind of is, sometimes. Also, do you want to remove... Wait a minute, that's where the curds and whey from the nursery rhyme thing comes from. Because, like, the cheese curds in the whey, and use the cheesecloth to separate it, but I don't know. Do you want whey in your cheese curds? I'm not sure. Like, I do like poutine, and I do like to make poutine. But I just kind of buy the cheese curds. I don't make my own. And I don't know if there's whey in them or not, or if they've been removed already. And I don't know what the ideal curds. What's whey? I don't know. I don't know what whey is. I know that there's whey protein, and it's like a... You can get like a protein powder. Oh yeah, he's sitting here looking at the cactus now. He's not going to talk to me because I already talked to him today. Demetrius and Robin are both busy. Alright, and the reason why I'm kind of skipping all the dialogues because they say... Look, I've been playing this game for like a few in-game years. Maybe 4 at this point. They kind of ran out of things to say. Well, I mean, they do. It does change as you, like, build your relationship with people, and, that just hasn't really been going on a whole heck of a lot. Nice to see the old gang again. Nothing's changed. Wants to eat the tasty thorns. The thorn... Oh, the cactus. Yeah. You know what? I've never tried cactus in my life. But I imagine, you know what? I think I talked about this, I think, on Nick's stream before. About eating cactus. And, like, is it weird? Or what does it taste like? And where would I even get it? And then I think I looked it up, and I think some places do have cactus around here, where I live. And I'm not exactly sure why, because Chicago's not exactly known for its cactuses. I mean, it's got to be, like, shipped from somewhere, obviously, but just the fact that you can go to a place that has it available. I think there was, like, some restaurants that had it, maybe. It's one of those things that I'd like to try sometime. Alright, almost 5K, not too bad. Although, we should be getting a batch of wine in pretty soon. Might even be today. It is Saturday, after all. Where is my wife? She is gone. Let's watch TV. Not even 9 p.m. and I'm tired as fuck. Whoa, a storm's approaching. We're gonna get some batteries. That's pretty exciting. Well, if you're that tired, go to bed, Warlord. Don't let me keep you up. Although, I don't think anything I say in that regard is gonna make you change your mind. You're gonna do what you want, and, you know, that's fine. I respect that. You don't have to... Wait, how do I get this out of here? Uh-oh. Open up. Oh, you just smack it with a pickaxe. That's how you get it out of there. Alright. Yeah. You can't just take it out. You gotta put a little force behind it. Ooh, Gus gave us some pancakes. Yo, what a great guy. You just smack it. Want to stay up a bit more to not wake up 5 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, that's fair. You know what? You do what you gotta do then. I just hope it works out for you, and eventually you could be well rested and feeling good. And not have to wake up at 5 a.m. Although, that has kind of been my life, mostly by choice. For a while now. Also, I hope silver was the amount of stars this had to be. Okay, it was, thank God. I would have been a little bit upset with myself if it wasn't. Alright, this time let's not forget the coop. Hello, animals. You're having a great time in your barn, and not out in the hot summer sun. I'm probably going to eat these pancakes. Whoa, it gives you +2 foraging. That's pretty cool. A double stack of fluffy soft pancakes. I freaking love pancakes. No, don't drink the wine. I need that. I should take that off the hot bar, actually. Almost, I mean, that was a lot of work to get the wine at this level. Well, if it says silver, it has to be silver at minimum, so it'd be fine if it was gold or iridium quality as well. That's also... Okay, that's good. I didn't actually know that, but that is good to know. I don't mind it being the minimum quality, though, because it gets done faster. And, I'll take that. I'll take being done faster at this point. Also, I don't know why I'm saying at this point. Also, actually, going back to what I was saying earlier about the streams and how I'm going to handle the variety stuff, and I know this is almost immediately contradicting some of what I said, but it's not going to, and I'll explain why, but something I've been kind of wanting to do is stream some retro games. And, I have a few in mind. I'm not going to do that anytime soon, though. Just kind of like an in-general thing. That's kind of what I want to get back to. I used to stream some retro games, and I guess probably the most retro thing I've streamed on this is maybe I played some of the stuff on the Super Nintendo app on the Switch. Retro Ice, you love to see it. It might happen. I do love me some retro games. I think the most retro thing I streamed on Twitch, besides the SNES app on the Nintendo Switch, is I played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And I know that's not really retro. It's just kind of a remake of something that might be retro now. Yeah, I guess N64 is retro now. I mean, it's been a while, huh? Like, what's considered retro these days? That's something I don't really know. Quake is... Okay, you know what? That's a very good point, Warlord. Quake is the most retro thing I've ever streamed. That game is almost as old as I am. And I stream that. Your mom's retro. Got him. But I don't know what's considered retro these days. Like, a lot of people think it's like the NES and SNES stuff, like in that kind of era. And I agree that that's retro, but like, I think more stuff should be included in that now. You know, as time goes by, more things become retro. Also, because of our lack of capacity, or lack of ancient fruits, I should say, we're gonna have to harvest these trees a little bit early. Need some space for it. You said GameCube at the latest? That's kind of what I was leaning towards. I got a lot of great memories with GameCube and N64 games because, like, I've played games before those systems, and it's just, like, on the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube is more where I knew, like, what I was doing when I was playing a game. Where I kind of, like, understood what was going on. And the other games, I kind of just... It's not that I just press buttons, but I have a more valid understanding of, like, how games are games these days. And this is a lot of wine. Oh, we're gonna make some money tonight. If I can get it all out of here. At least these you don't have to smack them with a pickaxe. You just get them out. It's nice and easy when you do it this way. But yeah, retro content might come to the stream at some point. I don't know if I'll make a thing out of it. Like, I was considering a thing, and I've said this on stream a few times, of just, like, playing, like, really horrible games on purpose. Like, just playing some of the worst games ever made. And there are some really, really bad ones. I'm not even talking, like, Overwatch, lol. And it's not even shot. Wait, why can't I? Oh, we are out of inventory space. Okay. We'll come back to this then. I mean, like, some truly just awful, a waste of code games that should not exist. And just laughing at how bad they are is kind of the plan with that. I don't know if I'll end up doing it, but that appeals to me for some reason. And maybe I should be concerned. Oh, you have one? Let's hear it. Don't say... Okay, you know what? No, I'll just let you say it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I was gonna say don't say something, but I don't think you are. But you might. Yeah, there are some truly awful games out there, and it's just funny how bad they were, but it's also sad when you think of this was on store shelves at some point. Some kid, before the internet was a thing, saw the cover of this game and thought, you know what, let's give it a try, this looks fun, and had to play this. So it is kind of sad in a way. Like, maybe like Nintendo Power or some magazines had reviews, but even then, a lot of those were kind of biased. Like, Nintendo gave all their games pretty... Well, they didn't give them all good scores, but... Like, there was like an infamously bad game in Nintendo Power, and they said it was good. Anyway. That sort of ties into the retro, because nowadays there's quality control, but... And that's not to say that there aren't really, really bad games today. But just back then, they ran pretty rampant. Can't remember the game? You just had it? Oh, I hate when that happens. It'll come to you eventually. Those kind of thoughts always... Well, they pretty much tend to do that. I think 8 is the highest amount of any fruit we have, so let's make some apple wine. I want to use the least amount of, like, variety of fruit here as I can. And we have 8 cherries. And we have 6 of these other things right now. Oh wait, I just realized we're making cherry wine, and I have cherry wine in my house. Yeah, we have 6. You know what, let's make pomegranate wine. Nope, peach wine. I changed my mind immediately. Why, I don't know. Probably not an actual valid reason. And actually, Peach was the right choice because we have exactly enough to finish these. There we go. That's a lot of wine bottles. I gotta remember to sell the ones in the bottom. We gotta return that one. That's a lot of farm chores. Bubsy 3D. That is, yeah, that's a truly awful game. Back when they, I mean, I will give the, okay. Okay, Mr. Sturgeon. Why? Why do you want me to bring you a diamond? I mean, that's not bad for me, but what are you gonna do with it? You're a fish. Fish like diamonds now? I mean, you know, there's the whole thing, oh, everyone likes diamonds, but a fish? What? Oh, fine. You get a diamond. I hope it's not too much to ask, though. I love how he says that, too. He wants a diamond. Excuse me. He's lucky I have 140-something of them. Wait, did I talk to dog today? Yeah, maybe. Probably did. If it's not too much to ask, I would really love a diamond, please. Can you empty a bottle of wine in the water pool? No. I don't think I can unless he asks for one. That would make... Okay, well, I mean, he would die, but... Maybe it would make more sense than a diamond, but... Hey, look, it's diamond. Just what we needed. And now we can put the other sturgeon in there. We just wanted a diamond. Like, it made sense with the lingcod because they wanted me to get them other fish to eat. And I think it was just fish. I don't think we actually needed to get them anything else other than just fish. And now you got these guys. These sturgeon who are like, yeah, diamonds, please. You know, we're not going to eat this, but it would look really nice in this pond. It's the one thing we need to bring in some more sturgeon. Alright, let's... oh, I'm not going to do it with that bottle of wine. I might have to test that. Or, again, they might just ask for it. At this point, it would not surprise me. Alright, what I am going to do, though... I'm going to have to move these. And I hopefully... I mean, can I... No. I don't know where I want to move them, though. That's the thing. Guess I'll put them away for now. Is this where, like, machines and stuff go? Not really. Maybe it would be this one. Yeah. But we don't have room in here for that. I have too many things in here that I just don't want. Okay, what can we just, like, straight up... Oh. For a second I was mad that we had starfruit seeds. Heard Shenmue was awful? I heard that was pretty good. It might be bad, but it's at least groundbreaking for the time. Like, at the time, there was nothing quite like that. I don't think it really holds up these days. In fact, it, like, almost certainly doesn't hold up these days. You know, I don't need this extra tapper. Put these in here. What else can I just straight up get rid of? See, the paintings, though, are rare, so I can't really get rid of them. These... Well, I don't know what that is. Why are there butterflies flying through the walls of your house? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure, but I do have an idea. And I'll explain that in a second here. What can I get rid of? I mean, we have some strawberry seeds I don't technically really need. You know what? I'm going to get this pumpkin growing in the summer. I didn't get money for those. That's a ripoff. Oh, right. I needed to put the thing in here. And the tapper can... You don't get money for that either. That's really strange. Alright. I do need to grow a pumpkin, though. And I was originally just going to wait for fall. I just don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I just got to remember to water the dang thing every day. Which, I will forget at some points. Alright. Oh, wait. The butterflies, though. Alright. Let me refill the watering can. And I'll go back in and explain. Because it doesn't make any sense, really. Also, I should probably eat these pancakes. Gotten a little cold since breakfast. Love pancakes. Alright, so I have this butterfly hutch right here. So butterflies live in there. There's like it has like flowers in there for the butterflies. But apparently, and they're gone now for some reason. Oh no, here's one. Apparently they just fly out of there and like in the rest of the house, which I didn't really understand that. See, that's why I only have an idea. Like, it's because of that, but as to exactly why, I don't know. I just noticed my amazing typo of awful. Wait, what happened? Oh, off foul. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. It's like kind of one of those things where, like, the human brain, like, fills in the blanks. Like, sometimes, like, I don't remember if it's, like, the words are spelled slightly wrong or, like, the letters are switched around, but it's like, I bet you read this correctly, even though none of it's spelled right, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you know, and when you look back at it. This is one of those weird brain things. Alright, 3 largemouth bass. That's actually, I might want to do that. I'm not going to do it now, though. Or, like, ever. Just in the future sometime, possibly. Saturdays. Is there anything I need to do on Saturdays in this game? Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. You know what, though? I haven't been to the beach in a little while, so let's go ahead and spend the rest of our day foraging on the beach. Then we'll go back home and take care of any farm chores that need to be wrapped up and call it a day for today's in-game day. Oh, and I do need to deliver that bottle of wine. That was the thing that was getting me out and about in the first place. One of those the human eye can only see 24 FPS things. Yep. And that's why movies are shot at low frame rates. I still don't really know why they do that. It's more cinematic. I mean, just because like all movies are like that these days, it's you don't really notice a whole lot unless maybe you're just so used to watching stuff in high frame rates, and then when you see a movie, probably cheaper. Yeah, you know what? That's probably true, but I don't know. I feel like the cameras they use, they could probably shoot at 60. I mean, they got some expensive equipment. I mean, not all of them do, but I mean, the bigger studios for sure probably would. And it's like, is it cheaper? Maybe. But, like, how much? Like, where does the cost get cut from? Well, maybe file size and hard drives at this point? I don't know. In Hollywood, they've been working with ray tracing for roughly 20 years, and it takes a ton of rendering, even with OP CPUs. I did not know that. I guess that makes sense. What do they use the ray tracing for? Like, for the actual, like, the similar to the way they use it in, like, games these days? Or, well, that they're trying to use it in games these days. Or is it for, like, CG? I guess it could be used for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about movies and stuff to really know what they would use that. Oh, and I forgot to drop off the dang bottle of wine. Alright, that one's not too bad, though, because we can basically teleport there. And by that, I mean ride this very conveniently placed minecart over there. CGI lighting is ray traced for every frame, I think. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That would be pretty tough to do then. I mean, hardware-wise. Alrighty, let's go on in Joja. Alright, just missing one more thing. And that could be done pretty early. That might even happen on today's stream. That would be exciting. I don't really expect it to, but it could. Let's go to the bus stop and finish our farm chores. And we do have plenty of time in the night to still do that and not pass out in our own farm. That wouldn't be very fun. I'm trying to think of if there's any movies that are coming out that I'm actually excited for. I think maybe The Quiet Place 2. I don't know how they're apparently going to do a sequel to that, or maybe it's going to be different people entirely, but Quiet Place was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Possible for 60 FPS for sure, but might be more expensive than just thinking their camera should be able to... Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know, I just put 2 and 2 together, Warlord. Okay, yep. That's a good point. Because if they're doing the ray tracing for every frame, that's more than double the frames they have to do that for. Yeah, that would be a lot more costly. Yep, I did not think about it from that perspective. And that's why I'm glad that I get to see other perspectives sometimes, because mine is often flawed, as you know, I just kind of demonstrated there. All right, so I think tomorrow what I want to do is go mining for iridium. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but we do need a little bit more. It's not a whole heck of a lot more, but oh, and I guess I got rid of my oops. I guess I am going to have to put those back, huh? I hope I meant to sell all that stuff. I wasn't really thinking when I was clicking there. I think I do need the... Well, they were in here. I'm going to need to put these out somewhere. Just not where they were. I guess I could just put them along the path here. Just have that be good for now. No, I only know ray tracing for movies. Since I dug up some info when people said NVIDIA is artificially driving up prices for their RTX cards. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they decided to do that. I mean, ray tracing is cool, but you don't need an NVIDIA card. Oh, hello. I can't say I expected this. Alright, goodbye. Not the chicken I was, looking for, but that's cool. 281,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And we have a thunderstorm today. Be nice and scary. Hope you don't mind the guinea pig smell. Oh gosh, why would I mind that? A guinea pig's a fun pet. Not that I've had one, but I do like pets. I like animals. Like dog over here. What are you doing in the kids' room, dog? It sounds like I'm talking to him like what's up, dog? Like he's my friend, but his name's Dog. I didn't even mean for that when I named him. There are like ray tracing is the future is used by movies, and yeah, that's true, but it's going to be more relevant in 2 or 3 years from now on when more games support it. That's very true. That's very true. Like, a lot of games don't support it. There's only a small amount that actually do, and even then, a lot of times the performance hit when you enable ray tracing is enough where it makes you not want to play it anymore. I think I've used ray tracing once. Spirits are very happy today. And that's in the new Call of Duty game that came with my graphics card, which is probably why it came with the graphics card, because it's one that supports it. It's another story, doing it in real time, yeah, that's also true. And that's probably where the performance hit comes from. It didn't lower the performance in that one, I don't think. I mean, it probably did, but I have it limited to 60 frames anyway, so I didn't notice. But I also really didn't notice the actual ray tracing a whole heck of a lot either. And before I go out for the day, I forgot to remember to water this. For movies, they don't do it in real time, of course. They have some render farm do it overnight, yeah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I wouldn't really expect them to do that in real time. I mean, it kind of makes sense not to for a movie, but with a game, you're, like, interacting with it in real time. So, a little bit of a different story. Is this stuff done yet? I wonder. Oh, it is. Oh, we're gonna make even more money. This is so nice. So basically what this means is I won't have to go completely broke. And I know what you might be thinking. Dude, you got a lot of money. You're not gonna go completely broke. And that's where I say, you haven't seen... Well, or some of you may have seen what I'm gonna get, but... we're gonna be close to having no money. Like, this wine and a few of the... You know what? I might actually be fine. Maybe I'm exaggerating on accident. And I do mean on accident because... Like, I don't know. I thought I was going to go pretty broke. But now that I'm looking at it... I made more money on that last batch of wine than I thought I would. Because ray tracing is pretty amazing, but because it's not been a thing, many games have hacky maps and effects to make it look like lighting is fully dynamic. Yep, that's true. And it's like some of those effects... that are not true ray tracing that sort of give you a similar effect to that, lighting wise. Some of them are like passable enough, and by some I mean probably most of them are passable enough. And you know, obviously ray tracing is a huge upgrade, and it is really cool. I like ray tracing a lot, and I think The concept is great, and dog, why are you sitting out in the rain, you silly goose? Or silly dog, I guess I should say. Oh, there's the thunder. I knew Imagine Dragons was onto something when they were talking about that. Whoops, don't drink that. I think at the end of the day, ray tracing will be way better, but you probably have to wait at least another 5 years for that. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a little unfortunate, but I mean, you gotta give game devs time to be able to do that, and just also it being limited hardware-wise is kind of harder. You know, it takes a pretty beefy rig to be able to pull that off, and yeah, NVIDIA has their own thing that they do with their graphics cards to make it happen, but that's not the only way to get ray tracing, and that's what they don't want you to think about. They don't want you to realize that. And I didn't really get, like, well, I got tricked by it, kind of. And what I mean by kind of is, I do have an RTX card now, but at the time I got it, I did know that you could get ray tracing in other ways. But at first, when they first announced the RTX cards, I'm like, oh my god, that's cool. I gotta get me one of these someday. So, like, I was tricked at the time, but I eventually did realize that, hey, that's not how that works, NVIDIA. You sneaky, sneaky company. And I saw an article the other day, actually, that it said that AMD was... Wait, excuse me? What is this? I'm gonna be real mad if that don't come out right. Gonna be real mad if that does not come out right. But I saw an article that said, like, AMD was releasing a card that they called the NVIDIA Killer this year, which is exciting that they apparently have better competition for NVIDIA, but is also funny because their drivers are so goddamn bad that it might not matter what the card is. So hopefully they fix that too. Anyway, I think that's like the only hardware-related anecdotes I really have for the time being, at least. I'm not going to say for the day, because I'll probably think of something else. Oh, right, I forgot to sell this stuff. I do want to get to the Skull Cavern so we can get some more iridium, and I am feeling like I'm on the clock for that, unfortunately. I think I only need 4 more. But still, that's not exactly easy to get. It does bring prices up, which is bad for consumers currently, but they wouldn't force it on all their main cards. Maybe game devs also wouldn't take it serious, and then no one would make the first move, so I'm 50-50 on that. Okay, you know what? That's a good point. I guess someone's got to push the market, right? Otherwise, it'll just be slightly more computational power. You know, and then when you have, like, ray tracing cores or whatever. And as a dev, I have no idea how easy or hard that is to work with. You know, since it is, like, tied to their hardware, not just CPU based, which can be a variety of CPUs, so it might be easier on the game devs even. So yeah, I guess I am kind of 50-50 too. Like, it does drive up the prices, but it does bring some value to the market in other ways. Yeah, let's forget about this place. Yeah, that's another thing that I didn't even think of. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I got to put the slime ring on. It already was on. Out of the way, slimes. Oh, we got some iridium already. That's feeling pretty nice. How many do we have? Just 1? Alright. It's better than nothing. Oh, boy. These guys, though. I hate these guys. Gotcha. And this slime will be trapped in the corner. Fear the 2070 Super mostly gets 10% better performance over the 5700 XT, but 25% more expensive, so AMD would already be hyper competitive if their drivers worked. Yeah, I think they are pretty damn competitive, actually, if their drivers worked. Like, they've been surprising me in a good way as a company in a lot of aspects lately. Drivers, however, is not one of those surprises that wasn't in a good way. I didn't think they could be that bad. Like, I knew they weren't great from the last time I used them, but, like, I've heard so many stories about, oh, they're better now. Yeah, turns out maybe not entirely. So, rip AMD. I mean, you got the hardware. How hard is it to make drivers that work? I don't know. Maybe it's really hard, and that's probably why I'm not a software engineer or firmware engineer or anything like that. That's definitely why I'm not a programmer. I can do a tiny bit of DAE programming. Like, I can make a program that asks you what your favorite food is, and you tell it your favorite food, and it will remember that. But, like, that's about it. And that's, like, what the hell are you going to use that program for? 2060 Super is more expensive than the 5700 XT and performs worse. Yep, that's also true. Actually, I almost got an AMD card on the build I have now. Although, I guess, also, I didn't realize I was getting the... Like, I got the 2060 Super accidentally, if that makes any sense, because back when I had my old NVIDIA card, it was like the GTX 960 Super SC, meaning, like, super clocked, which just means they have a factory overclock on it, and it's a really dumb way of saying it. So, when I got the 2060 Super, I thought it was... like a super clock version of it, just with a factory overclock, which, you know, that part in and of itself didn't confuse me. Like, I wasn't necessarily going for factory overclock. It's just a lot of the third-party manufacturers do that. So I thought it was that, but no, it was just the super version of the card. But in hindsight, I think that was a good move, whether I realized it at the time or not, because it actually has more VRAM than the standard 2060. So, tiny bit more future-proofed. Accidentally paid a little bit more for it. I don't remember what it was at the time. Ooh, 7 levels. I go for factory OC on my 2070 Super. I mean, yeah, like, it's definitely a factor to consider. Like, I wouldn't... Alright, I didn't mean to, like, say that I didn't consider it. Because, like, you do look at the clock speed and stuff for your base clock and your boost clock when you're looking at graphics cards, especially when you're comparing prices of the same model cards. Like one 2070 Super versus another 2070 Super, for example. So, like, I would consider it there. It's just for me, I'm not, like... If this isn't factory overclocked, I'm not going to buy it. But, like, if it's, it really just depends on what you're going for, I guess. Like, if there was one that was factory overclocked and another one that wasn't, and they were the same price, you know, you go for the overclocked one. But, like, I at least for EVGA, because that was, like, the third-party maker of the card who I have for it, I don't know if the other cards really do, but they definitely, as a company, as a brand or whatever, they like to stress the overclock stuff because they got a lot of different models. They got a lot of different overclocks on it. Like, I think, I don't know what it stands for, but they have something called FTW, and I know that stands for, like, for the win in internet language, but I don't think that's what they meant by that. I think that's has something to do with, like, that's one of their higher tiered factory overclocks, is their FTW version. EVGA is good for OCs in general, I think. Yeah, I think they're pretty good too. They just, I'm not a huge fan of their naming convention, but I'm also, like, I don't hate it, and I suppose it's one of those things, if you get used to it, you know, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they're one of the better third-party manufacturers, in my opinion. Maybe not the best. I don't know who would be the best, but I would think you're okay trusting EVGA. I'll take my payment. Thank you, EVGA. Actually, that kind of reminds me. Like, I sort of accidentally did an advertisement there, which is why I want them to pay me. But also, I've been considering more and more getting into, like, voice acting or, like, voiceover work, whether it's for games, commercials, or what have you. And I still don't know exactly where to get started. I have some resources that I've used to kind of help me out figure what kind of direction I need to go with that, and, like, certain things I need to do. But in terms of, like, someone looking for voice work, I haven't found that just yet. Although, apparently Chicago's a decent market for it, for the commercials anyway, but if you want to get into gaming and stuff, You gotta kind of go to LA or something, which is a little bit unfortunate for me, because I don't really want to live in LA. Like, I'm not necessarily tied to Chicago, but if I was going to move somewhere, I don't think I want it to be LA. I mean, not to mention the fact that it's super expensive there. But also, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons I don't want to go to LA, but anyway, that's okay. I would like to, I don't know. This is kind of in the inside baseball. I think a lot of manufacturers are good at their mainline products, but do other stuff as well. Asus made a terrible case last year, for example. Wait, they made a case? I didn't know they made cases. Also, give me those. Dang, Asus, what are you doing? Stick to motherboard, you... I mean, well, maybe not stick to motherboards. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the one I got. It's an Asus board, and, like, it works. There was just some really, really weird things that happened when setting it up. Like, something wasn't labeled right, and I don't even remember what it was, but I remember complaining about it at the time when I was building this thing, and then I've had some other issues. Whoa, 11 levels. That's a lot of levels to fall down. I mean, my character did say ouch, so the effect of pain was alive. It was there, it did happen. Did I blow up that mushroom also? They don't listen to feedback because we are Asus, we cannot be wrong, and that's me usually liking Asus. Damn. Why would they... Alright. Gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of that kind of mentality, if that's what they're doing. I mean, I've already considered next build not going for an Asus board. That might push me a little bit even more in that camp, but a next build isn't something I need to think about anytime soon, because this one's perfectly fine. It's very serviceable. I just think that in the future, I don't know if I want to build myself again, just because of the headache it made. And I think I either talked about this in the last stream or even earlier in today's stream. Or there's some, I don't know, I mention that a lot. I don't mean to, but it happens sometimes. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Do we have any bombs? I do. I have a lot of bombs. We're going to use these to break through that fleet. Because we're playing Star Fox 64 now. Alright, we can get out of here. Yeah, Star Fox 64, Fox always like, we're going to break through that fleet. And then Falco's just not... Oh, there's some iridium over there, so we need it. Oh, do I go lower? I got to go lower. I'm taking the gamble. We're rolling the dice. 7 levels, that's good. Oh, this place is... This is horrible, horrible place. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. We can't kill the mummies yet, because they come back unless you bomb them while they're dead. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt by the bomb, too. We did find a way down, though. Alright, you know what? We're getting out. Alright, this is maybe slightly better. Alright, he's dead. Gotta get that iridium, though. We still only have 3 pieces. Like, this has been a successful trip level-wise, and usually the further down you get, the more of the stuff you find, but this has not been good, and time is starting to be of the essence here. Alright, you know what? I do want to put this one, like, right there. Oh, maybe we didn't need to. Oh, well. We did find a ladder. Get Mobo from either MSI, Gigabyte, or Asus. Yeah, I also think that too. Like, I was thinking of switching to Gigabyte if I ever switched or made a different decision. They got a pretty cool feature, which I am not sure all of their boards have, but it's like basically a backup BIOS in case your first one gets screwed up enough, and that would make me a lot less afraid to break things when playing with the BIOS. Just a little bit of a nice backup feature. I forget exactly what they call it, but it's just kind of cool. Do you need it? Not really. But that might be cool. I know MSI's got some easy flash feature, which also is kind of in that realm. There's some iridium. Oh, this is going to be... This is... Oh, he's not real. He's not real iridium. He's fake. Oh, he dropped iridium, though. And crab cakes. Let's eat these crab cakes. Alright, I know that it's 12. I gotta get more iridium, though. We need it. Please be real iridium. Oh god, he's not, and they're not. It's a good thing we ate these crab cakes. Die, you trickster. You mimic of sorts. Alright, he's dead. Let's eat more crab cakes. Got a couple of iridium out of that. Apparently MSI pre-updated the BIOS anyways. Oh, nice. That works. You know, that you take that as a consumer. I like when they do that stuff. Why aren't any of these iridiums real? He didn't even drop any iridium. Oh my god. He was just fake the whole time. Okay, there's one down here. I really need to start hurrying. Oh, there's a couple down here. Of course you're not. Why would you be real? Oh god, this is... Oh, we got some out of him, though. Or we got one. Okay, this one's real. There we go. Alright, we'll call this a victory. I do need to get the hell out of here, though. And now that I think about it, I think I took the long way out of here. I saw one entrance, but I was like, I have to break rocks to get to it, so I'll just go to the ladder. I know I can get there. We're like... Urkidium? What's Urkidium? What? Because it irks me? I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that one. It's so dark in this desert, though. But yes, it does irk me. A little bit. Are we still, like, running fast? Like, do we have our speed from before? We'll find out when we start running. Yeah, oh, we're not going to make it, though. Well, I might make it. I'll make it to my house, at least. Whether or not we make it to bed, I don't know. You know, we might make it to bed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, we've done it. The just kidding version of Iridium. Oh, okay, I gotcha. There's a JK and... Wait, no, there isn't a JK. Is that JK in there? I don't know. But large pogs, we made it to bed and got 61k for the day. I don't think we have enough of it yet. But you know what? I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to go... You know, I might take a little bit of a break from mine in the Iridium. Because that was a little scary. Alrighty. Where do I put bombs? Just trying to think of where all this stuff goes. Oh, we have 3. Okay, that's good. I guess we'll just do this. Normally I give Abigail the purple rocks. She's going to be a little bit mad that I'm keeping that one for myself, but that's okay. And I think that goes in there. Mushrooms I can sell. The coconut I can sell. The cave carrots go in the fridge. These rocks go in here. And the sap goes in the green one for green stuff. That's where green stuff goes. Slime goes in the selling garbage can, apparently. Alright, cave carrots, where are they? There we go. Hello, Abigail. Sorry about the smell. I was sweating all night in the heat. Oh, okay. No problem. Yo, what's up, Alatar? Welcome to the stream. This is great to see you. Yeah, we got 143 diamonds. Because I've had these crystallariums here making diamonds for us for years. Like, literal in-game years. So that's like one of the reasons why I have so many diamonds. But good to see you. How's your son? Oh no, the lightning destroyed my path. You jerk, lightning. Alright, well, hopefully nothing else got destroyed, but that's usually not the case. We got some maple syrup for the maple syrup. Make one of them dupe the amethyst so you get a gift every day. I was thinking about that. Like, can your relationship go down because we're already maxed out with Abigail? And also, I could just kind of give the diamonds every day. Wait, does Abigail love diamonds, though? I mean, I have so many that, at this point, I could probably... It doesn't say she loves diamonds. Wait, she loves spicy eel? I didn't know that. What's that little mark next to it, though, right? The bottom right corner of the spicy eel. That's interesting. Okay. That just means you have one in your inventory. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. That's a nice, helpful little mark. And we do have some wild honey, I believe. Yeah, flower is not grown in yet. That's okay. It'll take a few days. For now, the wild stuff is fine. You know what? I might keep some of the wild honey. Yeah, I think I might keep some of it. Maybe not all of it. Oh, look at all these batteries, though. Probably need some more lightning rods here because they were all full. Which usually means you didn't collect all the lightning you possibly could have. Let's check the greenhouse. That's looking fine. I don't know if we got mushrooms today, but I do need to do some animal farm chores. Pretty mixed build for me by now. Mobile from MSI, CPU from AMD, GPU from Gigabyte, PSU from Corsair, CPU cooler from Be Quiet, RAM from Corsair. That is pretty mixed, yeah. But you know what? That's the beauty of custom builds is you can mix and match. You don't have to rely on one manufacturer for all the parts. Let's sell all these. Glad I have these batteries, though. We can finally start on Project Let There Be Light again. I don't think I'll do that today, though, because I don't have those walk maps up. But that gives us something to do next time on Stardew Sunday. You know what? We'll just say the bottom row is for selling, the middle row is for keeping. Although I'll probably sell some of that honey, just not all of it. I forgot to put the wool in the hot bar too. There we go. Alright, that's one chore done for the day. And, you know, I might go mining for iridium again. I know we just did that, but we're so close. I think I only need one more bar. So, since we are so close, I think I might just bite the bullet and go for it. If the spirits are happy. You know what? I don't know if I watched TV today. Like, I probably did, but a lot of the times what happens is I watch the TV and then I don't pay attention to anything they say on the TV. Alright, put this in the bottom row. And this will be made into cloth. There we go. It's good that there's competition, but things are all still compatible. Yeah, I really like that. I guess that kind of makes sense, but I mean, I guess when you think about it also, they could have just made their motherboards so that they weren't compatible. I don't know how they would do that, but like maybe using proprietary connections for everything, for like the power. Be a dick move, but it wouldn't be the first time major tech company did something like that. Cough, Apple, cough. Look, I'm just saying, my friend wanted to charge his phone. I had a charger and he couldn't use it. Any other friend who had a non-Apple phone, they could just use it. It was fine. That's why I would bring my charger to places. Oh, I only need to keep the iridium quality duck feathers. That's right. Alright, and do we have honey in here? We don't, but we'll keep some. You know what? 10 should be good, right? We'll keep 10. Alright, that fridge is pretty stocked with ingredients. If they weren't compatible, they wouldn't sell as well. That's probably true. One manufacturer had enough market share, they could get away with it, I guess. We don't talk about Grapple. Yeah, I suppose market share is also something else to consider, because then they could, you know, they can more easily get away with it there, but yeah. I don't think that stuff would sell either. And I'm glad for that, you know? Because not only is it just anti-consumer and annoying, but it's, well, I mean, it's anti-consumer and it's also pretty annoying. I forgot what the other point I had was, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Alright, looks like we're done for farm chores for today, which means... Wait a minute, did I also thought I saw a piece of debris I needed to clear away somewhere, but I don't remember where I thought I saw it. Maybe I didn't see it anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and mine that last iridium up. Not only is it anti-consumer and annoying, it's just dumb. Yeah, just dumb. That's all. There. That's another good point. I don't know if that might have even been the one that I had, but I don't know. That is another good point. We'll add it onto the pile of reasons why not to be real anti-consumer, annoying, and dumb. Like when Intel had 90% of the CPU sales, They paid software devs to optimize their products, which, to be honest, does make sense, and most people use those. But if they try to abuse it to make competing hardware not do so well, it's cheese. Yeah, it's stinky cheese. Also, I didn't remember the stinky cheese having that face on it, but I guess it always has, right? Yeah, that's... I'm glad AMD's making a... Maybe a comeback's not the right word. It kind of is. I mean, they used to be okay in the market anyway, but the fact that they're giving Intel something to think about so that they don't get complacent, for example. That's what another thing I worry about is complacency, like where they don't really innovate, they just kind of iterate and say, oh, this one's slightly faster. Not that I'm like huge fan of AMD, but I mean, I have a AMD processor now and it's pretty nice. Does the things you want it to do. Got lots and lots of cores. More cores than... Well, I thought it would be more cores than I ever need, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes I'm using a whole heck of a lot of it. Although there's also weird situations like OBS, for example, when I'm trying to encode on a certain CPU preset, AMD's just like, or not AMD, but like the thing's just like, yeah, we're having a lot of trouble encoding this, but we're not using all of your processor to do it. You still got 70-something, or not 70-something%, you still got like 25% of your processor freed up that's not doing anything, but we're just not going to use it, so you can't encode at this, which is kind of annoying, but maybe they do that for a reason. Hey, Rachel, say hi. She's upgrading her PC. Hey, what's up, Matt? What's up, Rachel? Hello to you too, and good luck on the PC upgrade. I have heard rumors about said PC upgrade. Oh my god, that's a lot of gold. Look at that. If only I needed gold for anything. But yeah, hope it goes well. And it seems like those upgrades are going to be pretty nice. I have lots of questions as, for example, like what parts are they? But I'll have to ask at it maybe another time when the upgrade is no longer ongoing. Might be a little bit easier. Oh my goodness, they're coming at me. Hey, we got our way down. And it's a very, very small room. I guess the spirits are kind of mad. I did forget to check the TV about if the spirits were mad or not. Okay. Yeah, let's just hopefully use this to get out of here. It worked. I just don't like the mummy floors. They're so annoying. Like, if you could kill them with not bombs, it wouldn't be that bad. But as it stands now, you need explosive devices. Alright, so we got our entrance there. Gotta check for more slimes and more iridium, because they are also sources of iridium. And we got that guy. That's eel dude. Oh, look at a really bad hit from that bug that only goes back and forth. Or triple barrel shotgun? Wait, what? I guess if you had a triple barrel shotgun, you could probably take out a mummy. Is that what you were getting at? What's making your sword explosive? I have this ring on. The napalm ring. When you defeat an enemy, they explode. So it's pretty nice because it clears away some of the rocks. And it makes it so that there's sometimes you'll find an entrance like that. And it also just, mines stuff for you in a way. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that ring. See, that's something that they didn't... Well, did they have a napalm ring in Lord of the Rings? I kind of don't think they did, but it's also been, like, several years since I've seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. And I was never, like, the most into them ever, but I did enjoy them. If I even remember them correct. I might not even remember the Lord of the Rings movies. Oh, my God. What a bad nerd. And a semi-automatic mob XP and kill item grinder in Minecraft. Yo, nice. What are the, how does it work? Like, what are the mechanics behind it? Because that sounds pretty cool. In Arcane Dimensions, zombies have to be killed by explosions or the triple barrel shotgun to not revive. Oh, that's where you got... Okay, I see. You know what? And I can't argue with that. It's just one of those facts of life. Now, if only I had a triple barrel shotgun, or even a double barrel shotgun, but then again, I don't even have a single barrel shotgun, so it's not like I can just tape them all together. Maybe that's how they make them in the first place. That's how guns work, right? Just tape them together. More barrels, more power. It's basically just like downloading RAM. Alright, couldn't get that. Okay, well, on the bright side, do have a lot of places we can explode here. Maybe find an entrance that way, or an exit, whatever you want to call it. It seems like it's got a bunch of rocks in it. Probably down there would have been a better place to use the bomb. But you know what? These guys sometimes drop bombs. Maybe he'll give us another one. He did not. Oh, we had the entrance already. I was just being stupid. Oops. Sometimes that happens too. I am definitely not immune to stupidity. As most humans aren't, but that's okay. I mean, like, Elon Musk is probably the only one exempt. No, because he did do that whole stupid cave diver thing, and yeah, we all know about that. Sorry, Elon, I can't back you up this time. Not on that one. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else here for us, so we will take our... just walk through and whatever. Pretty sure being born in America has 99% chance your genes have the blueprint how to build a shotgun in them. That's true. I do know how to build one. I just haven't built one. I don't have the experience, but I do have the DNA for it. And you know what? That's kind of a nice perk. Like, imagine being like being in an RPG and you had a perk like that where you just innately know how to construct firearms out of, well, anything really. I mean, you don't have to use like metal and stuff. You could use anything, as long as it holds the shape and as long as the mechanics work and doesn't explode. Well, okay, you know what? Maybe sometimes exploding doesn't work, because I know that you can like 3D print guns now, and they're good for maybe like one shot before they're useless because they like explode. But I mean, that's a little scary. That's like one of the things that was sort of inevitable when they're like, hey, 3D printers now. It's a medieval RPG though. You just know how to make guns. Well, you could. That's good though, because you can make guns out of medieval things. You'd have guns before anyone else. You'd be the most powerful man. And actually, I think guns predate the medieval times, depending on if the did they like make first? No, that was gunpowder that they made in China, or maybe they had guns too. I don't remember. I don't know how old guns are. I'm not a gun historian, but I am a gun firing person who can make guns explode by pressing the trigger. Okay, they don't explode, but they fire. Like, imagine if the medieval people knew how to make guns. They'd be like, well, shit, we don't need any of these swords. Well, they probably wouldn't. Why do you take all your tools to the Skull Cavern? Because I'm not very efficient. I keep all of my tools on my person at all times, because you never know when you're gonna need them. Except this is probably one of the cases where I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna need my watering can, for example. So that strat's a little bit backfiring. Basically, irrational fear of missing out on things. Okay, we just need one more iridium. One more little piece of iridium and we're done forever. Probably. Hopefully. Anyway. There we go. And we got it. That doesn't mean I'm going to leave, though. I'm going to get more if I can, just so I'll hopefully never have to come back. You only need your sword, hoe, and pickaxe in the desert. Or your axe. Yeah, axe if you want to cut down the trees. That's true. Like, the scythe, I'm not going to need the scythe. In fact, I almost never need the scythe, ever. The thing for panning for ore, almost never use that, ever. Also, the fishing pole, well, I mean, you use that for fishing. That's kind of self-evident, though. We find that truth to be self-evident. Is that going to blow up enough things to open up a way? Yes, it is. But no, you're right. I'm not being very efficient. And I don't know if I'll ever break that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna stick it out. I don't like being here, but here, we'll eat the crab cakes. Get a little defense and get up to full HP. And I do want to save the... Whoops. Save the bombs. Oh, we didn't have to do this floor at all. Wonderful. this floor, however. And the nice thing about this is I don't have to switch to my pickaxe to get out of here. And hey, we opened up another exit. So we can just kind of see whatever the end of this floor has and then leave. Don't have to do any exit searching. See, the thing I wish, though, is that these explosions would do damage to the enemies around them. But I don't know if that they do. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't. Oh, I can't pick up these diamonds. Now I can. Alright, here we go. So this is how the mob kill, grind, or loot thing works. I forget what you called it exactly, I'm sorry. Oh, also, the first major use of guns must have been funny. Well, probably not. But imagine someone in their knight's armor and the bullet just goes straight through. Yeah, it's just like, oh shit, this dude's a god. He has, like, projectiles, like arrows from the heavens. They'd probably call them arrows, too. Or balls or whatever. They were probably just like little lead balls back then. And before you blow up 10 bombs in the same level and the entire level collapses and you die. Oh my god. Imagine if that could happen. That'd be interesting. You gotta conserve your bomb usage. You can't use too many. Alright, so there's a water flow up top, leading to a pit where mobs would take about 12 fall damage. With the lava bucket midway down to set them on fire. And then because it thinks I set them on fire with fire aspect sword or something, they drop player kill only items, and lava counts as a natural death instead of a player kill. So they automatically die, drop XP and bones. Oh, nice. I did not know that. Or if I did, I didn't remember that. That's awesome, though. Are you AFKing that right now, or did you just like build it and you're taking a little break from Minecraft? The guns were super slow to reload and didn't go very far. That might also be true. I just imagine someone taking like a M16 back in like King George's reign or whatever. Just going along the battlefield. I mean, you would literally wipe out everyone. You know? Like, yeah, maybe they might have an archer or like a trebuchet. But I don't know. I think you'd mostly just take out everyone. I wouldn't be entirely scared. Just a little bit, because, I mean, they still are coming at you. You do have to hit them first. That's also true. But with the M16, you definitely would. That thing's pretty accurate. Get her done and all that. K-Kona. How come there isn't a K-Kona gun emote? Like, they have Pepe gun. Or Monka gun. Why no K-Kona gun? It just makes too much sense. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna leave. You're AFKing it right now. Nice. Let us know how many levels and items you get. And is it like for all mobs or like a certain type of mob? Lava launching give XP, or do you mean you hit them one more time when they're at one hit? Oh, you hit them first? You have 3 million but a golden pick. Yeah, I have not been upgrading my tools. I do want to upgrade my tools more, and I probably will at some point. Hey, we got this stuff done. And let's put this one in here. I don't know. I had a weird approach to the quote-unquote endgame stuff, I guess. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Alright, so that goes in there, and we don't have any bombs left over. Is any of this other stuff go in here? I don't think so. Oh, no, yeah, hardwood. I don't know where I got that, but... Oh, wait, and that. Alright, the rest of the stuff mostly kind of just goes in here. I don't know why I sorted. I wasn't done putting stuff in there. This one, and this one, and this one. Hey, there we go. A lot of the stuff we're going to sell. Sap goes in here, though. Yeah, and the rest of it will be sold and or put in the refrigerator. Alright, dog is just sleeping. He's minding his own business. Alright, we probably have time to pick up the stuff in the coop in the barn, too. So I'm going to do that real quick before we run out of being awake time. Okay, so it's for zombies and skeletons. Okay, so they die to the fire after taking fall damage. If they die from the lava fire, they shouldn't drop XP since it shouldn't count as a player kill. Or it counts as a player's kill because fire aspect exists. Oh, so you're like holding a fire aspect sword and it like tricks the game into thinking you killed them? That could be a thing. Because I know like something similar happened with like looting. Where if you had looting on your sword and held it in your hand while you killed them with a bow, apparently you'd get the looting effect. I don't know if they've ever patched that or made that not work the same, but I'm pretty sure that used to happen too, so I could kind of see something like that happening. Alright, so we can just sell the cheese in the mail and keep the cloth. This isn't selling. What am I doing? What am I actually... There we go. I had to figure out how to open up the selling box. Oh, but they have to account for the possibility of fire aspect killing a mob. That's really weird. I didn't know the game worked like that. And no spigot. So it seems to be a completely vanilla experience. Yeah, it could have changed. Cheese is actually super good food. You should keep it. You know what? I might. I mean, I have a little bit in my fridge for, I can't think of the... Like, for cooking purposes. But I normally just go in with this, and I'm also, like, way scared to just use that stuff all the time. I mean, it's not even the best food there is. But having decent food items has always been something I've kind of struggled with, so... Well, maybe I will start keeping the cheese. I'll think about it anyway. I mean, it's not like I need the money at this point. Yet, although maybe I kind of do. You know, I still kind of do need every penny. Because of the massive amounts of money you can spend in this game. Alright, spirits are in good humor. Love to see that. Alright, so we're gonna get some stuff today. I think today's the day. Don't remember everything we needed for this, though. Is the thing. I think we needed some other stuff, too. Get the desert totem. I might be doing such things. We'll see. Let's see. Where... Yeah, diamonds go in here. I think we need some other things. We might have to make another trip. And you know what? I should do my farming stuff first, so... Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But I am pretty excited for this because we're about to lose the vast majority of this sum of money I have in my pocket right now. Oh. Apparently the lightning destroyed that at some point, too. Did not even realize. And I'm glad that stuff doesn't, like, despawn. That's kind of nice. I mean, even if it did, I do have a lot of this path left over. So it's not a huge deal if it doesn't respawn. Or if it does despawn, rather. Yeah, it doesn't respawn and not despawn. Okay, you know what? I'm confusing myself even more. But I was trying to say that those two thoughts I had were not the same thing. In fact, they were quite different. But I was not very good at explaining that. But today might finally be the day. And I think it is, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we'll just sell that one. And just the one wool for now. We might have some more in the coop, but probably not. I gotta remember not to sell this stuff. Because if I do, I will cry. Or just probably start the day over because we have that technology. I normally wouldn't do that. But because it has been so long in the making, I would have to undo my idiot, dumb mistake if I did something like that. Excuse me. Egg behind the heater. Out of the way. There we go. And we'll sell that. And I know I'd, like, not very efficient selling the stuff, not turning it into mayo and cheese and whatever, but I don't really want to put more of the machines in there. Like, I could fit them, and I could probably make them at this point. But at the time, I didn't have the resources to make them, and I was just, like, fine with it. And I still kind of am fine with it. Ooh, get the harvest from the trees today. But yeah, that's why that's the way it is. Although, we probably won't run out of inventory space. Hoping not, anyway. I don't think any of our wine is close to being done, so no big boosts of money coming in the future quite yet. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I did see some stuff here. Where did this come from? Maybe it wasn't that, maybe it was. And we have some sturgeon roe, which I'll just kind of sell that as it is right now. I want to get more preserve jars over there, though. Because I think I'll keep the sturgeon farm for as long as I can. Alright, we're good. Alright, it's the moment of truth. Let's go. We can finally do it. Should make some wine in the cave and sell it for double the price. Real world companies would do that. That is actually a genius capitalist idea, Warlord. This is some cave-aged wine. It sounds fancy, doesn't it? Doesn't mean anything. At least not in the context of Stardew Valley. I have no idea if that makes a difference in the real world. I kind of doubt it. I didn't even know there was such a thing in the real world. Also, fire took off, so I could just have them in a pit and have the leaf block on fire indefinitely. Oh, nice. There you go. Natural environment ensured. It's only of the highest quality. Yeah, the cave told us so. And whoever dwells in the cave. Alright, so I need some earth crystals. I'll be right back. Oops. That's okay. And I'm actually going to be placing these things down in a way that makes sense geographically. And you'll see what I mean in a second here. I'm kind of having them all going to be in the same sort of spot, so I can kind of have a hub where I can use them all. Although, now that I think about it, I don't think I have a way home once I use them. Oh well. Other than the normal means, but that's okay. Where am I going? This is my house. Earth crystals, and yeah. There we go. Now we have all the things we want. And unfortunately, I have to walk all the way over there again, but that's okay. You know, it's some exercise. Never hurts to get exercise, except for when it literally hurts to get exercise. And that's actually been happening to me a few times. I've had to take a few days off of the Ring Fit Adventure crusade. I don't know why I called it a crusade, but my legs are at the point, like, I was doing a lot of the leg workouts in the game just because, like, that's incidentally some of the best attacks I have. But yeah, I got to the point where I could barely lift my legs up because of so many of those and all in a row, like days in a row. So for the past few days, I've taken the days off, and also I like to have my legs working good for when I gotta go to work. Alrighty. So, first one I want to get, and actually the geographical thing I'll explain. Desert's over here. The beach is over here. The mountains, oh god. Oh god, this isn't gonna... we're gonna do it. We're doing it live. We can always move them. So let's get the desert one first. Yeah, that's real unfortunate, huh? I gotta say, the Stardew Valley Farm Planner allows you to place these here. Well, plan B. And that is put them amongst the, what do you call them? These things, so... Guess the desert one would be here. BRB gonna get some foods? Alright, sounds good. Enjoy the foods. I hope you get something very tasty. Are the ponds on the farm randomly generated, by the way? Rachel didn't have one in the same place. The ponds on the farm are not randomly generated, but there are, like, different farm layouts. I think there's, like, 5 or 6 to choose from. So we probably have a different farm layout, and that would explain the pond being different. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, it kind of sucks that we're, like, not even going to be able to see them if they're hidden there. I guess I could put them over here. Like, why doesn't it let you put it here? What? I guess I could put them along this, but then they're all... I don't like this. Which one do you have? I'm going to get all of them. I don't have any of them. But I kind of have to make room on my farm. Which kind of sucks, because I can't put them in the places where... Oh, which presets do you have? I have the wilderness preset, I think. Yeah, I have the wilderness preset. I think that's what it's called, anyway. I picked that one. It's not a very commonly picked one, and I thought it was kind of a cool challenge. What do you call them? It was like, it's kind of a cool challenge at first. I have since turned the mob spawning off because I got tired of being almost or actually killed every time I, This hurts. I mean, I don't need these anymore. So maybe we could figure out, let's see. They were like 3, 2, yeah, that's not enough for right here. I don't like it. Robin might have to help me out. Might have to have her move some buildings around. That makes me a little sad, so maybe we'll have to wait for tomorrow to get that. Just trying to look for a place where we can put them. Like, I wanted them really close to the house so we could just go out of the house and just leave, you know? And that's why I put them up here. Like, in the Stardew Valley Farm Planner, you can put them here. So I have no idea why it says you can't now. Maybe you just never could and the Farm Planner got it wrong. Which is always a possibility. Could put them along here, I guess. Kind of want to have them horizontal, though, because then you get to see them. You know, they're kind of cool-looking buildings. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna have to rethink how I do that. All right, well, we'll go do something else, I guess. That's a little annoying. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this stuff in here, and I'm going to separate it from everything else with the furnaces. Just so, I can just quickly take it all out. Oh, I guess the earth crystal is going to be a little bit annoying for that, but just try to remember. Alright, well, we'll do something else instead. There was another thing I wanted to do today, but we may have run out of time already, now that I think about it. I'm going to try it, though. And yeah, I might not even be able to do that today on stream, which kind of sucks. Oh well, I mean, that does give us more to do next time, at least. Dang it. We did run out of time. Oh no. Why would the game be so cruel to us? Just arbitrarily designating certain tiles for things that can't be used. Although, you know what? Now that I realize what that thing is there for, it does make sense. Because I'll go back to the farm. We aren't really doing a whole lot today in game anyway. So what happens is, oh wait a minute, no, that's not what that is. Never mind, I messed up my own justification I made for the game. The thing I was thinking of is over here somewhere. Oh no, it's right there. So there's this statue here. It's your wife. It's so your wife can enter that room. Yeah. I thought, for a second, I thought it was for the thing where that teleports you back to the farm when you have a warp to it. That's what this statue is, and this isn't blocked right now, but yeah, that's... oh well. It makes sense. I just didn't think about it and have to plug it back into the layout machine. And that's alright. Just wasn't expecting that. Get a little bit thrown off. I mean, at the very least, we've made all the progress so that we can get those things, and then that's done. It's just, you know, actually seeing them in action, we'll have to wait till the next stream, and that's alright. Not gonna lie, though, was looking forward to it. It's a little bit rigged. It is a little bit rigged. Oh, well, we'll just sell the cheese again. I know it's gonna be good food. Let's see, what else do we have? I mean, we got 8 of it in here. I don't know. I don't eat food, okay? Why do I have all these fruits in here? What's that doing in there? Yeah, like, why do I have those? You know, I don't really need those in there, but I also am not out of inventory space, so I guess it doesn't matter a whole heck of a lot. Let's go throw the cloth in the cloth-making thing. The cloth-making thing. This isn't a cloth-making thing. This is a chest. Alright, well, we do have a lot more inventory space in this one now that we have all that stuff out of there. Although, I guess, for the time being, it is just kind of... yeah, baby sleeping. It's just kind of moved to a different chest. Oh, lights are off. I guess this is a good chance to maybe put some light... well, I can't put lights down either, though, because I don't have the walk map. It's just kind of frustrating, because, like, it ended, and now I don't, like, have any of the things that I was going to do. Like, I have 3 different things that I could have done today, and none of them are going to work out. Alright, it's Tuesday. The traveling merchant's not there. I mean, I guess we could just look for some forage and stuff. It's not very exciting, but it's also not just standing around. And I will be talking in the meantime. That much I can assure you, because I almost never shut up on these streams. Which for some people, I guess they like that. For others, maybe not. I have no idea how many people have come to the stream for the first time and then just have been scared away because, like, this guy just never shuts up. But I would not be surprised if it was more than 1. Or more than 0, I should say. At least 1. But that might not be the case. I really thought I got rid of this stuff, so I don't know where this came from. Oh, you know what? It might... I think when the seasons change, all the stuff resets now. Which is very unfortunate. For anyone who likes to forage for things. I mean, it's good. It's actually a good change, but... I also like having it clean just because I don't need any of the stuff. And then there could also be people that leave if you don't talk all the time. Can't make everyone happy at the same time. That's true. That's true. You know, like if I went quiet for long periods of time, sometimes people just don't like the dead air. And, you know, that's fine too. I'm definitely not trying to please everyone. If I was, I'd play Fortnite. Okay, that's still not everyone, though. You literally can't. But Fortnite would probably be the most amount of people, unless that game died. Then it might be something else. I don't think Fortnite's dead yet, though. And I have played Fortnite for myself. I just don't like it anymore, and probably won't play it ever again. There's something here that's not a rock, is it? What is this? It's just something in the ground. I'm not part of everybody, apparently, since I don't like the game. Yeah, I immediately was like, that's still not everybody. It's just literally the majority of the things that are, like, on Twitch, I guess. Is that still the majority game? It might not even be. But then there's also the case of, if I played the most popular thing on Twitch all the time, I'd probably be, like, way down in, like, the results for where people are browsing. Whereas if I play a game that maybe not a whole lot of other people are playing on Twitch, like maybe Bug Fables, for example, maybe even Stardew. 12-year-old things. Yeah, there you go. You know, I might be higher up in the results for that game because, well, I mean, it's usually sorted by view count, and right now we got 6 people, 6 lovely people in chat. You know, that I would not be at the bottom. Whereas for Fortnite, I'd be so far down there with 6 people that it's not even funny. And that's not why I don't play Fortnite. I actually just don't like the game, and I have played popular games on the stream before, but it's just another thing to consider, and that, I think that kind of is a little bit too much inside baseball and not really worth looking into for me personally again. And I kind of made it a thing on the stream. I'm just going to play what I want. And with that, we're going to have to end the stream. But you know what? I'm really, really looking forward to Stardew now, more than I have been in a little while, because we have so many things that we can do. There's those totem things I want to build, or obelisks I think they're called. There's that thing I want to do with the chicken. There is the sturgeon eggs slash caviar that we're going to be getting. Are you saying EA didn't pay you to stream Apex? No, I'm afraid I did that of my own volition. Although that is a game I still like. I still like Apex. I just haven't been into it. There was one more other thing I can't think of. But that's like 4 things. That's 4 things we got for next time. I'm excited. And I'll have to try not to be too tempted to play this game earlier than Sunday, but I won't because I've been pretty good with that. Also known as Ape Sex Legends. Oh my god. That's an entirely different... That might be an entirely different game. Although, you know what? That probably exists. Don't go looking for that. Alright, anyway, I'm going to end the... Well, actually, first of all, we ain't done yet. We got to transition to the next day and see how much total monies we have. And how much we've made over the course of everything. 6.7 million! Damn, we really getting up there, huh? That's a lot of money. And current funds probably haven't been much higher, but I think they possibly have at some point. I don't know, I spend money sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream, and, you know, thanks for sticking with me and supporting me all the time. It does mean a lot, and especially with kind of like how I'm going to start doing the things where it's like not forcing variety anymore, just literally just playing what I want to play. You know, I appreciate any of that kind of support I can get. You know what? Let's see if anyone I know's going right now. Real quick before I let you go. Okay, doesn't look like it. Dang. Oh well. That's okay. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Hope your weeks are great that are coming up. And I will see you guys on probably Thursday. And I say probably because I got a big work week coming up, so I don't know. I might be working on Thursday. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and see you around, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to end these things. You think I know how to end these things? Nah. I know how to press the button to throw the ending screen up, though. So I'm going to shut up now. See you all later.